All right, looks like we are live now. Excellent. So yeah, um, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Let's Try Live at episode 99. So yeah, wow, 1 week before the big 100. So yeah, let's get a show on the road, shall we? So gonna join a voice chat. So in the chat we have Ozzy and Shadow waiting. So let's go and say hello to them, shall we?
Hello.
Hey guys.
I mean, can you believe that we're almost on episode 99?
It's hard to
that we-
believe, really. It's been a
episode, huh?
really fun journey so far, hasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
So
I just cannot believe that we're 1 week away.
yeah, next week I'll be celebrating it by eating a box of Lindor chocolates, my favourite chocolate.
Oh.
So that'll be a special occasion. And I also as well bought something really cool last Sunday as well, which I could probably say is the cherry on the top. I'm not going to say anymore. You'll find out next week, of course, on the stream. I thought I'd save it for a special occasion, really. Episode 100, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how have you both been since we last streamed?
Pretty good. Doing good. Finished all the Rambo movies.
Yeah, I saw what you thought of them. Yeah, nice one, Ozzy.
Yeah, except I wasn't expected to fall asleep through the third movie.
Well, I can't say I blame you because it is pretty boring, and in my opinion, it's also cartoonic as well.
Yeah. And also just the lack of action.
Yeah, I do
It's
not
just
like
not that
that.
much.
It just dragged on. That's why it got so boring for me, really.
And I finally managed to watch Tick Tick Boom.
Yeah, you did, and I see that you really loved it, Shadow. That's amazing to see. Yeah, I loved it too.
Yep. And last night was successful for my very first Black Friday.
Yeah, congrats. I see that you got Candyman, didn't you, Ozzy? Which is made me very happy because that's one of my favourite slasher films of all time. And yeah, nice one. You did well to get that.
Yep.
And also you got
And,
is that a remake of Friday the 13th?
Yeah, it's the Killer's Cut.
Yeah, good. That one was actually a pretty good remake in my opinion. You know, better than the Elm Street remake, that's for sure.
I saw it at the store I was getting the movies at, and I gave it the finger.
Well done. That's very satisfying to hear. And on Sunday as well, guys, I unboxed my NECA figure for Halloween 2, Michael Myers from 981's Halloween 2.
Nice.
Based on, of course, classic Michael, yeah. Literally because it's a direct sequel to the first movie, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, that's no problem, Everett. You must have been very busy seeing your family. That's totally fine, yeah. You've got family to visit. That's absolutely fine, yeah. Don't worry about it. And of course, today, guys, I also unboxed my NECA figure for Tim Curry's Pennywise as well. And as you can see, he's holding his red balloon. And don't worry, guys, it's not a real balloon. It's like, made out of plastic. So it's not real. Don't worry.
I was going to say it looks creepy.
Yeah, well, it's Tim Curry's Pennywise. So yeah, not surprised that it's creepy, eh? I mean, I think what makes him creepy is the fact he looks like one of those, real life killer clown things, that kind of thing, really. Whereas the Bill Skarsgård version is like more supernatural, isn't he?
Yeah, pretty much. And speaking of which, I rewatched the It remake last night.
The first one or the second one, Shadow?
The first one.
Oh, thank God for that. So you weren't disappointed by the ending, thankfully, because you watched the best one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Thank God for that. And I see Blaze is here. Nice one.
Oh, what's up?
We're just live right now, Blaze, and you said to me right now you were watching Disenchantment.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's actually really funny, the show.
Yeah, I might check out one day, if you guys wondering what it is, it's basically, discount Simpsons for Netflix, but it's magical, apparently.
And it's not made by Disney, thankfully.
Yeah.
I think about maybe watching that someday.
I'll be checking out one day, because after I've watched Mindhunter, I'll probably be watching Rick and Morty. Right, Samik, I do not give a flying damn about Avatar 2. That movie can bugger off. I want to make clear I'm not watching. I'm not
embarrassing in that movie.
Yeah, I'm not watching any of the Avatar sequels at all.
Holy Christ!
Like, I didn't even like the original either. I think it's overrated as hell.
It's the most overrated movie of all time.
I don't know why it's the highest grossing movie ever. It does not deserve it. I'm not going to watch it. It's going to be a cash grab, this sequel. Not watching it.
Yeah, and I saw the second trailer, and it looks even more hideous.
Well, thank God I'm not wasting my time on it.
Yeah, but the problem is that the store once you go buy those movies is promoting the first movie.
For God's sake.
I wonder how much money James Cameron wasted on this movie so far.
I wonder, eh? Since True Lies, his career's just gone downhill, hasn't it, really? True Lies, in my opinion, was his last good movie. Well, I'm glad Disney's collapsing, Declan, and I'm not watching Strange World. Not interested, because I'm boycotting Disney.
Oh, that movie flopped.
Yeah, rightfully so, yeah, because Disney deserved to.
Just call it Woke World, and you don't change anything.
Yeah, Woke World, yeah, good one. Oh, this world we're living in is pretty strange, isn't it? What, Blaze?
YouTube, for some odd reason, was recommending me Guardians Holiday Special for some odd reason.
Oh, for God's sake, why is it recommending you that,
Guess what they
Blaze?
did? Guess what they did in the show?
Well, I don't want to know because I'm retired.
Okay, I'll just tell you so you don't have to watch it. Eric Mantis, Peter's sister.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
I know, right?
They never explained it before in the MCU at all.
What the? I mean,
Hey,
literally,
so
if we don't watch the episode, I don't recommend it, or if we do, then yeah, they will just literally say that. Yes, I muted myself just so I can drop an F-bomb.
Yeah.
So Luke, how is Mindhunter so far?
Pretty good, yeah. Jonathan Goss way better in this than he was as Fake Smith in Piss Erections.
Yeah.
Sam, like, I've already made it clear who my favourite composers are of all time after John Williams. I've already made it clear. You know, I love Danny Elfman, I love Hans Zimmer, I love Alan Silvestri. And tons of many others, Howard Shaw as well. But John Williams is the GOAT for me, the greatest of all time.
And always will be.
And as you can...
He's got a haircut.
Yeah, and also he's got a goatee like Tony Stark as well. On Deadly Ground. What's On Deadly Ground? I don't think I've heard of that movie.
Part of the Goblet of Fire cast.
Yeah. Harry Potter time of year, no one got a haircut.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
What's in the movie?
Wait, is On Deadly Ground a movie, guys, or is it like a parody for another movie's name? Because I've got a feeling it's a parody of a Pirates Caribbean film on Stranger Tides based on it. But, you know, because Strange World on Stranger Tides, that kind of thing.
Deadly Ground. Wow, people hated that movie.
Well, thank God I'm not wasting my time on it.
Yeah, it's a movie, if you're wondering. Oh, wait, I just said it once. Oh, crap.
So it's a real film, is it, On Deadly Ground?
Yep, it also has a Michael Caine.
Oh, okay, and was it negatively reviewed, Ozzy?
Yeah, based on what I'm looking at.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's at 12% of Rotten Tomatoes. Wow.
Wow, that's not good for a movie. And also this week, guys, I also had a lot of fun because I unboxed my NECA figure for Sarah Connor as well from T2. And of course, as well, John. Sarah and John.
Oh, see? Yeah. When are you recording for Rocket? I have to do it when I get back because I'm not home right now. All right.
Yeah,
Lucky has to also re-record his live.
I, of course, recorded for you, didn't I, Blaze, of course, on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I've also recorded for you, Blaze.
I believe later today we're going out again to go watch a restream of a Christmas movie.
And what Christmas movie is that?
Christmas Vacation.
Oh, guys, Susie's here. Come here, Susie. She wanted to, like, you know, come up to me, so yeah, here she is. Lily's up in my bed sleeping right now, so I haven't got the heart to take her out, you know, unless she comes down herself, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, she's adorable. Very vocal, though. She meows quite a lot. Have you noticed that noise effects when I stroke a chin and she meows? Meow, 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 meow. Oh, did I scare you? I'm sorry.
Here's the.
What's up, Ozzy?
So yeah, let me go message Bernard on when he's joining.
Yeah, please do, Blaze. Wonder when he will join.
I sent a photo of what the movie is, and I'm not sure if you've seen the Christmas Vacation movie I'm talking about.
Let's have a look. Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. Oh, National Lampoon. I've only seen European Vacation, Ozzy. That's all one, Lampoon movie I've seen. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation. I haven't seen it in a while, so it's going to be a rewatch.
Ever my favourite Mr. Freeze from Anna West here is Otto Preminger.
Yeah, I'll show you what the poster of the Deadly Ground movie was. Well, I don't know why, but it reminds me of Die Hard.
Apparently, it's a Steven Seagal movie from 1994, which was, of course, 6 years after Die Hard. So yeah.
Is that poster's giving me vibes of Die Hard?
Yeah, me too. Yeah. It looks similar to it.
Yeah, it's probably even a ripoff as well.
Yeah, it could be a parody movie for all I know too. If it was a parody movie, then yeah, I'll accept it. Susie being really vocal.
Die Hard next month.
Yeah, because it's good that you do it next month because it's a Christmas movie. The first one, and the sequel is too.
Yep.
But for your own sake, for your own sake, please avoid the 5th movie.
I will.
Please do. It's abominable.
Yeah, it's garbage in my opinion.
And one of the worst movies ever made.
They screwed up John McClane, I heard, in that movie.
They do. You make him very unlikable.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Gonna go, Susie. Okay, go on then. Aw.
And so the 5th movie has the worst role with Jack Courtney.
Yeah, his character in the movie is extremely annoying. Probably, in my opinion, worse than his role in Terminator, franchise Terminator Genesis, as I nickname it. So yeah. That and also as well, franchise Terminator Dark Walker, what probably killed the Terminator franchise. Well, Rex, I don't care about the Puss in Boots sequel. I'm not watching it.
Me neither.
Because in my opinion, the first movie did not need a sequel. And I can't include the first one in my series of films didn't need a sequel because I'm not even watching the sequel, so I can't judge it, can I? But tomorrow, guys, I'll be filming a video saying why, in my opinion, Batman Returns did not need a sequel. And yes, guys, that means I'll once again be ranting about Batman and slobbing.
Yes.
And I'll also talk about why, in my opinion, Batman Forever is a mediocre, unnecessary cash grab. It feels like its own standalone thing than what's supposed to be a 3rd installment. And I will say that I do prefer Val Kilmer way more in, other roles than as Batman. My favourite role of his is Moses in Prince of Egypt. My favourite voice role too as well.
Yeah, same.
And I, of course, love him for his live-action roles, of course, as Iceman in the Top Gun films. And also, I definitely loved him in that movie called Heat, the heist movie, my heist movie.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
A good movie.
All right. And I do believe he was in a Spider-Man game as well, which is pretty cool. I think it was Edge of Time, wasn't it? Yeah, Blaze. Wasn't Val Kilmer in Spider-Man Edge of Time, that game?
Yeah, he plays the main villain as well.
Yeah, I remember him being in that game, yeah. Born saw that in comics, and I also believe that he was also, wasn't he in that first Planes movie? My Disney Toon guys.
Let's see. Yeah, he was.
Oh dear, and I've not really good things about those 2 films. I've not even seen them, so I can't comment on them. But yeah, I've not really good things about them.
Yeah, it's probably for the best that you don't watch them.
Yeah.
I think because all it is a Cars ripoff.
Yeah. I mean, some sources say that it's finally in the same universe, but apparently we don't really connect either. And furthermore, how can it be connected to a Cars universe if it's not even made by Pixar? It's made by Disney Toon instead.
I doesn't make sense.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, So on Wednesday, guys, this week I'll hopefully will be unboxing my figure of, Bill Skarsgård's Pennywise, which will be fun.
Nice.
Which will be fun to do. We Gaming Kid, I've already said, but I've seen the bad guys. I thought it was good. A return to form for DreamWorks. What have you sent me, Blaze? Yeah, what are you saying? What about the tweet, Blaze?
What?
Oh, it's a top seller. That's why.
Yeah, well, he deserves to be, tell him he deserves to be in the top 10 of sales, absolutely. I mean, I thankfully, of course, already own it. Where is it?
Yeah, it's a good movie. I like it as well.
It's my favourite movie of the year. And yeah, there it is. In its full glory. Love this movie. Very much.
Very nice.
My second favourite performance of Gina as well.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Phenomenal person she is, yeah. And the Joker Blunt Hospital was so funny.
Yeah, I thought the scene was a bit funny in The Dark Knight.
Yeah. It is funny as well how Two-Face didn't even recognise the Joker, did he? He was got makeup on that as well. Like, could he not see the Joker's makeup behind the mask? On his eyes and all that, yeah. It's also amazing how, Two-Face's burn is CGI in the movie. You know that it's CGI.
Yeah.
It does not look at all. It literally looks like Aaron Eckhart's got makeup on, but no, he instead had CGI trackers on him.
That's definitely very impressive.
Indeed, yeah. But Dark Knight has timeless. Is another example of timeless CGI for me. Never has and never will get old. Yeah, it's true, Blaze. Family Guy did parody of the hospital blow-up scene, but unfortunately, they made a joke about Heath's death, didn't they?
Using a rope.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that was a bit, going a bit too far with a joke, I guess. Because Heath's death was, of course, very tragic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I also forgot that was where that episode died.
Yeah, thankfully, I'm not even, watching Family Guy at the moment, to be honest. I started watching after the stupid, unnecessary recast, a couple of years ago, like Cleveland, for example. Like, it makes no sense why people are stepping down from the roles like that. Does not make any sense at all.
Stupid.
Yeah, really stupid. I'd rather watch Adam West show or Batman Forever about Layman slobbing.
Me too.
Because, Adam West show knows what it's trying to be, which is of course, a show which is family friendly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas Batman Never and Batman Slobbing don't know what we're trying to be at all.
Oh, yeah. I remember the Adam West show.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Adam.
It's actually pretty good still. It's pretty good still, but you can tell it's aged.
Well, yeah, it's in the 60s, so yeah, of course it's aged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching the 60s Batman show and the movie as well.
Yeah, rest in peace, Adam, and two other people who sadly have died. Like, I'm pretty sure the Joker's actor Cesar Romero died, didn't he? And also Penguin's actor Burgess Meredith, and also Riddler's actor Frank Gorshin as well, which is very sad. Yeah, many of the cast members of that show are unfortunately no longer with us. I know that Burt Ward, as far as I know, is still alive, and so is Julie Newmar. And apparently, in that animated film based on the show, Batman vs. Two-Face.
Yeah.
Which is actually Adam West's final ever film before he died. Apparently, in that film, Two-Face is voiced by William Shatner.
Yeah, yes.
Which is pretty cool. Ever my favorite Batman villain of all time is the Joker, so of course I'm going to go with Joker from that series. Yeah, rest in peace, Cesar Romero. Obviously, one of my favorite Joker of all time was Heath Ledger to this day.
Yeah, me too.
Always will be the Joker to me. What? Oh, for God's sake, Blaze, why is you recommending that holiday special? Well, what? Just press that you're not interested, Blaze. But there's an option to press that you're not interested.
Yeah, just pressed it now.
Good. Thankfully, I did that, ages ago, and thankfully, I've received no notifications about any MCU-related videos since, and I feel happy. My retirement is great. I'm enjoying it. And it's also very satisfying to see Marvel crumble to dust as well.
Yeah.
Bottom search.
Yeah, that's what it absolutely deserves. This is why we should have stopped at Endgame for its own sake, but no, we kept going because we wanted to make money.
Of course, it's all about the money.
It's all we care about. And yeah, same of me also applies to, Disney in general. Like, I'm not watching Star Wars anymore. And I, of course, as well, I'm not watching anything like animated films. I mean, Shadow, would you say that Turning Red has definitely killed your interest in Pixar now?
It has.
Yeah, same for me, yeah.
I watching most of work, but...
Well, didn't that show come out before to, Turn Off?
I think so.
Well, I'll probably give it a watch one day, instead. I'll watch it, for John Goodman and, Billy Crystal, who come back as, Mike and Sully.
Yeah. And, I know that Vermont said that the show was just okay.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm watching it for those two. Well, weird gimmick. He doesn't. We don't know if he actually has Alzheimer's or not, but apparently he's got like a genetic code which has the parts of Alzheimer's which can make you have it. Yeah.
Hey Luke.
What, Blaze? What's up?
Did you know there's a PS2 game of Mr. Bean?
Really? Is it based on animated series or is it on an animated series, Blaze?
Yeah, judging by the graphics, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that apparently there was like a game made for that, yeah.
I don't know why people hate it. I played it, it's actually pretty good still. For what it is though.
Well, speaking of game consoles, guys, I'm of course playing Infamous Second Son at the minute, and I'm really loving it. I think it's a revolutionary game. Revolutionary.
The game that made me buy a PS4.
Yeah, Blaze, when did you get your PS4 again?
2021.
Nice. And you got it because of that game, did you?
Yep.
Nice. I mean, Shadow, don't know what's really awesome about Infamous Second Son?
What?
In the game, right, you can acquire powers by draining, substances from things like smoke and neon and stuff like that so far. And what's cool is you control and make sound effects when you do it.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And also on some missions you can use the controller as a spray can.
In addition as well.
In the intro.
That's cool.
Yeah, you can literally, spray graffiti using the controller. You got to shape the controller. And I found the graffiti missions really fun to do, and they're quite funny too because of the result you get from them as well.
Oh yeah, the one with Delsin did.
Yeah, I laughed at that. Yeah, and Troy Baker is also great as Delsin too. He does a great job making himself sound like a young, teenager type of character. And Blaze, was mocap involved in Infamous Second Son?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that probably explains why we look a lot like our actors with characters. Yeah, and in my opinion, the most visually stunning power is probably Neon. It's just visually stunning and very satisfying to watch, in my opinion.
Also, the melee looks like a lightsaber, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you attack with your Neon power, with your chain, it literally looks like a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Which is just absolutely incredible.
Well, you know the next power that you're gonna get?
Yeah, isn't it Vigil I'm going to get, Blaze?
Yeah, on the good karma, the melee is a sword.
Oh, really? I see.
Yeah. But on bad karma, it's actually claws.
Claws? Oh, wow. Well, I'm doing a good karma path so far, Blaze, and I think on another replay I'll do bad karma.
Yeah, that's what I did with Infamous, the first Infamous game.
Wow, so on that game there's karma too, is there? Wow.
Yeah, throughout all of the games apart from the DLC Festival Blood.
Wow. And also, guys, I can also confirm that that PS4 is also now my favorite game console of all time as well.
Yeah, once modding becomes available, I'll be using the PS4 a lot more.
Nice.
Yeah, PS4 has always been my favorite console.
And I find it superior to Xbox One in many areas, actually.
Really surprised how long Xbox One installs games.
Yeah, it takes forever. Usually, it's very annoying.
Even from a disc, it takes like 20 minutes.
Well, Blaze, you want to see how long it takes to install Call of Duty games these days, because they take hours to upload to a game.
Oh yeah, me and my brother, we did it as a test, and we installed Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition.
Oh, nice.
And the PS4 version finished in 30 minutes.
Well, that's incredible. I mean, because when I, earlier this week, guys, I put, Uncharted Golden Abyss into my Vita, to install, because I'm going to be playing that soon, and it only took like a few seconds to install.
Yeah, PlayStation always installs faster, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's true. I can also say it's true with regards to, The Division, because, that's an Ubisoft game, that's what you call for Xbox One, and it took ages to download, and unfortunately, I think it's quite overhyped, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because there's some things that I don't like about it. For example, sometimes I think the gameplay is a bit slow, and also enemies are also quite hard to kill unless you have an assault rifle, which I thankfully got recently, so that's been a godsend, which has helped me out a lot. And also as well, and also, guys, the game also ruined my favourite skyscraper of all time as well.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Shadow, do you remember what my favourite skyscraper is of all time?
Is it the Empire State Building?
It is, yeah. They ruined it in the game. They gave it a horrendous redesign for no reason whatsoever.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know why they had to do that, probably because of licensing issues or something like that. I have no idea.
So funny how Prototype did it better.
Yeah, and Prototype is from 2009, isn't it, Blaze?
Yeah.
Which is 5 years younger than this game, older.
I think the Empire State Building is in Prototype 2, but it's covered with the Mercer virus.
It is in Prototype 2, yeah, and there's a bit of it which is damaged too, so yeah. Like, guys, right, look what they did, right? Lighting's terrible on my phone. Look, see, right? Look what they've done to Empire State Building. It looks nothing like it at all. Just looks like a random skyscraper.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Like, that's not the Empire State Building at all.
Look how they massacred the Empire State.
Yeah, and I literally sent Blaze a message saying, that's just pathetic, and Blaze responded with lol. Whatever, I don't care about the Flash because I'm not watching it anymore. I'm done with it.
Oh, hey, Luke.
Yeah, Blaze, what's up?
What do you think of the cancelled Spider-Man 4 demo I showed you?
It looked very promising.
Yeah, shame they never made it.
Yeah.
I mean, Barry Pepper was going to voice Spider-Man in the game.
Yeah, he was. I mean, I've always wondered why Prototype feels similar to a Spider-Man game, just with new powers, really.
Yeah.
Then I realised it was going to be a Spider-Man game.
Until Sony cancelled it.
Yeah, because the movie got cancelled, didn't it?
Yeah.
And apparently that tweet that tweet by Sony is still there, apparently saying when it's going to be released, the movie.
Yeah, it's still there, funnily.
Yeah.
They should just delete it.
Yeah, because as far as we know, it's not going to happen, that movie, is it? Unless Sony decides to get a brain and announce it with Toby returning.
Yeah, but I think Andrew deserves.
Yeah, I've said that before. Yeah, he deserves it first because he deserves to have a trilogy. It's not fair
I
how
find it funny.
it's not fair how Tom and Obi have a trilogy each, but he doesn't.
I still find it funny that according to Sony, the PlayStation is their best division so far.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, they make low sales on TVs, phones, headphones.
Yeah. Well, I don't even have like a Sony. I don't really like. I'm not really keen on the Sony phones anyway. That's why I prefer iPhone.
I had one back in 2015. It was okay, but it was slow.
Yeah, exactly. Slowness in it. Thankfully, my phone's pretty fast. iPhone.
Yeah, I have a Redmi 8, but I might get an iPhone 7 in the future.
Yeah, I do.
Since I like iOS more.
Unmade Daredevil game? Really, Declan? Oh, wow. You know what, Blaze? There's going to be a Daredevil game for, PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. Yeah. How interesting. Well, I'd love a Daredevil game.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
I really liked the Punisher game on PS3. That was a good game.
Yeah, that's in my opinion, a game that was ahead of its time. And what's cool is, Blaze, we actually got Thomas Jane from the movie back to reprise his role as Punisher for that game.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
But I'd rather have him come back in a sequel to his movie, though. I'd love that. Because Tom Jane was amazing as a Punisher. Amazing.
Right here it is. Daredevil, the Man Without Fear.
Nice title.
Yeah, let's see how it plays, actually. Well, 2003 game, apparently.
So it could have been based on the movie for all we know.
I mean, the design looks like Affleck a little bit.
Most based on the movie, man. Yeah, I love the Quasar building as well. That's probably my second favorite New York skyscraper of all time. So, Shadow, have you got a favorite building which is a skyscraper?
That's the Empire State Building.
Well, high five then. Blaze, have you got a favorite skyscraper of all time?
I actually have two favorite skyscrapers.
Yeah, what are they?
One's in New York, which is the Empire State Building.
Nice. And what's the other one?
The other one is in Dubai called Burj Khalifa or something.
Oh yeah, that was one. Wasn't that the tallest building in the world at one point, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was.
And apparently they're planning to make taller ones in the future, unless there's one that's already been made. I have no idea these days what's being built. Yeah, I heard that apparently Clayface was in Adam West show, but he was called Falseface. Yeah.
Bullseye in the game.
Oh, Bullseye, nice.
Well, Electro's in it as well.
Electro. Interesting.
Yeah, Electro.
Oh, Electra, but his love interest. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And is Bullseye based on in the movie as well, Blaze? Where he's born and has got the bullseye on his head.
No, he has like a blue and white suit here.
Oh, I see. So he's not based on how he appeared in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I did hear that Punisher was going to have a cameo appearance in Spider-Man 2, but yeah, I don't think he did he, in the end? There was like some rumors that apparently he was in it, but I think it was debunked that it was not Thomas Jane, just a lookalike in a movie. Did you guys also know that Hugh Jackman was going to have a cameo appearance with Wolverine in Spider-Man 2002?
Yeah, I think so.
But apparently it couldn't be done due to like, but they're not being able to get a suit from a movie, sadly.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I absolutely want to come here.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, I finally got a chance to watch Ace Ventura this week.
Oh yeah, the Jim Carrey comedy. Yeah, I plan to watch those two films one day.
And the first one was so funny.
Well, it's Jim Carrey, he's a legend.
Yeah.
Oh, are we talking about Ace Ventura?
Ace Ventura.
Yeah, yeah. Shadow watched it, Blaze. Both of the films.
Oh yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I think there's a third one, but it's really bad.
Mm.
Yeah, well, and that one's called Ace Ventura: Pet Detective Junior.
Yeah.
Mm.
And yeah, I am not watching that.
Mm.
Unless if we're to watch it for you guys' benefit.
I could probably watch it for your benefit, Shadow.
That works too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was playing the Friday the 13th game today.
Oh, nice.
It's actually really fun playing as Jason because Kane Hodder does the mocap.
Oh, that's cool. We got him back for that game. Nice. Mm.
Yeah, some of the kills are brutal in the game, actually.
Well, it's Friday the 13th. Of course, that'd be brutal. Mm. Mm.
But unfortunately, Jason's design from my worst movies is on there. That game.
Yeah, a skin.
What, is it a skin in the game? Oh, dear. Mm.
Yep.
That's not really a good sign, is it?
Nope.
I usually play with the Friday the 13th Part 3 Jason.
Mm.
The best design, in my opinion.
Well, Blaze, is Freddy vs. Jason designing the game?
Sadly, no.
What's a shame. Alexander, say hello, Alexander.
Only till Part 9, actually.
Mm.
Hey, Alexander.
Hi, Aldo.
Hello there.
Mm.
Hello there.
Hope you're doing well, Alexander. What I mean, some chocolate, white chocolate Twix. Mm.
Yes, I know white chocolate Twix very well.
Yeah, I love Twix. It's delicious. Mm.
I agree.
Mm.
Hey, tomorrow I might buy Mawams.
Oh, I love Mawam. That's nice. Mm.
Mawam is so delicious.
Mm. Nice and juicy. I love that.
And I also really love Haribo.
Oh, yeah, Haribo, yeah. I love that too. Isn't that German, those sweets? Are they German?
I'm not sure.
Hmm. I believe Mawam is too as well.
Yeah, Haribo is German. So look at Mawam.
Hmm. What country did Milka originate in, guys? Milka?
I love Milka. I think it's from some European country, but I'm not sure which.
Well, I love Milka. That's very nice too. Tasty.
Is it Polish?
Milka.
Yeah, where's Milka from?
Yeah, Switzerland, apparently.
Well, I'm not surprised because they do lovely chocolate, in my opinion. Oh, Alexander left us.
Oh, I'm just...
Mm. And I, of course, as well love chocolate from Belgium as well. Belgium chocolate.
Yeah.
Very nice chocolate. Hmm.
Hey, Luke, are you going to show your pile?
Well, I will do in a bit, Blaze. I'm eating this chocolate right now.
Oh, I'm going to eat some Lay's right now.
Very nice. What flavour?
Cheese.
Cheese. Very nice. Enjoy.
Let me show you them.
Oh, Max. Nice.
I think in UK they call Walker snacks.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, these are really good. I like these.
And is it just cheese or flavour Blaze? Just cheese on its own? Nothing else?
Yeah.
That sounds nice and simple. My favourite Jason movie is Jason Lives, and my favourite Freddy movie is probably the original one.
Yeah, I would say the original Nightmare on Elm Street is my favourite as well.
Yeah. I love Jason Lives. That was amazing. Yeah, I'm doing very well. Thank you, Adol. I hope you're doing well as well. So, we've got quite a lot of people watching, haven't we, guys? So, I'll post up showing what I've been getting.
Right.
This is where the fun begins, of course, yeah. I wonder when Don G. Corleone's going to appear, if he's going to or not, because, yeah, I'd love for him to see what I've got as well.
I can ask him if you want.
Well, if he's here, then, you know, yeah, go for it. If you can ask him if you want to. He's always welcome to join whenever he wants to, though.
Apparently, he's offline.
Well, he must be busy then, understandably.
I'll just let him know that the stream has started.
Yeah, he'll probably know anyway, thanks to the notifications on YouTube or whatever, so yeah. So, okay.
Yeah.
So let us begin. So this week, guys, I managed to get 2 things off Amazon, you know. One of them is for a trilogy, and the first film of his trilogy is by my favourite director of all time, Sam Raimi. And this is for what stars one of my favourite roles of all time from Liam Neeson, guys. And this will probably be Sam Raimi's, I think it's his first superhero movie he's done, actually. I know, guys, it's not Spider-Man, of course, because this movie, of course, is none other than Darkman. And as you guys can see, it includes the 2 sequels called Darkman 2, The Return of Durant, and Darkman 3, Die, Darkman, Die. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the one with Liam Neeson.
The first one, yeah, but he's not in the sequel, sadly.
Yeah.
And Sammy didn't direct the sequel, he just directed the first one. So, I'll probably watch 3 films one day, probably for a ranking video one day, guys. And then, guys, I also picked up a steelbook for probably my second favourite movie of all time by Tim Burton, guys, and my favourite adaptation of a Roald Dahl book. Can you guys guess what that is?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, well done, Oz. You came back in time for a haul, yeah. There you go, it's a steelbook, guys, yeah, see?
I was not expecting to be gone for that long.
Well, that's totally fine, you must have been busy.
Yep.
So the front of the cover has Ozzy's favourite actor, Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
And on top, the children. There you go. And yeah, and on the back, guys, there's a golden ticket. Yeah, which is pretty cool, yeah. And Ozzy, did you see the first thing that I got? The first thing that I got on the haul?
Was it Darkman?
Yeah, the trilogy of Darkman, yeah, but one of the first ones by Sam Raimi, though, sadly. And only the first one stars Liam Neeson as Darkman.
Oh. Yeah. I think I'm only going to watch the first one.
Yeah. I've only seen the first one so far, guys, so yeah. Then last week, guys, I of course couldn't show what I got from Manchester because I went on Sunday instead of Saturday due to a change in schedule. So I went the following day and I got some things. I've already shown you guys my negative figure for Halloween 2's Michael Myers from 1981's movie. And yeah, that was one of the things that I got. And I also got a figure for the Arkham City version of Ra's al Ghul. And I got this because, you know, it comes with Solomon's arms to build, you know, to build Solomon Grundy, as you can see there. So the only figure left now I've got to get is Catwoman. And yeah, when it comes to Ra's al Ghul in the game, I'm not really a fan of, you know, the voice form, you know, D. Bradley Baker's voice, but, you know, the design's pretty good, in my opinion, for him, I guess, but his voice work, in my opinion, is not really that good. Doesn't really sound evil or intimidating, to be honest. I like D. Bradley Baker better in other roles. And then next up, guys, as well, I I then went to Kex, in Manchester, the Kex in Manchester, and I picked up some pretty cool things when I was, and also as well, there's been a bit of a jumble with some stuff, yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. So, in terms of Blu-ray upgrades, I upgraded a Christmas comedy movie, which in my opinion is like guilty pleasure, which in my opinion didn't deserve negative reviews from critics. And this film, guys, stars Arnie.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, well done on Blu-ray. Yeah, there's Arnie.
I'm actually gonna try to watch that movie at some point.
Yeah, dude. In my opinion, it's a guilty pleasure.
Yes. I heard Vern Troyer's in the movie.
Yeah, rest in peace, Vern. Next up, guys, I also as well picked up as well a Blu-ray collection for one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I used to have it as normal DVDs, but I thought I'd get it onto Blu-ray to go with the movie which came out after the series, which I have as a Blu-ray Steelbook. And this is for the complete series of Breaking Bad on Blu-ray.
Eisenberg.
Yeah, one of the best shows of all time, in my opinion. One of the greatest shows ever made. Masterpiece. And easily my favourite role of all time from Bryan Cranston as well. I also picked up 2 PS4 games as well from there. And Blaze, you know what I'm talking about because you recommended these to me. One of them is for a game in a series of Yakuza. And this is for a remake of one of the original games, isn't it, Blaze? Which, of course, is none other than Yakuza Kiwami, but the first game remade, isn't it, Blaze?
Yeah, the first remake.
Yeah. And as you guys can see, it's unfortunately a reprint because it's a normal DVD cover with, like, the cover just stuck onto it. So yeah, it's just but it's not. At least I've got the game. At least, yeah, better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also picked up as well the current installments of a zombie video game franchise on PS4, which of course is Resident Evil Village.
Oh, I need to get that one.
Yeah. And then, last but not least, guys, I thought I had to reach out to get to a cherry on the top because I was able to get my favourite action movie of all time, which is, of course, Dun 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 as a steelbook. So yeah, guys,
Awesome.
on the front cover you have the endoskeleton, which is really awesome, and then on the back, T2.
Awesome.
Indeed, yeah. And I got one other thing as well there, but I'm going to save it for next stream as like a surprise for you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so yesterday I also went to the Oldham Kex to get various things, and you could say that it was pretty much a PS4 or gaming hall in general because that's pretty much what I got really. But one of the things I got was for a Wes Anderson movie on Blu-ray, which I saw was there. Can you guys guess what it is? It's a Wes Anderson movie.
Budapest Hotel.
I've already got that, Shadow. I got it from HMV.
I'm guessing it's not Resident Evil.
No, it's by it's Wes Anderson, Blaze, who directed it.
Oh, what year was it?
I think it was 20. I think it was 2018 or something like that. I guess. Or 2019. Yeah, yeah. Isle of Dogs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Isle of Dogs.
Probably my second favorite out of his animated film was behind Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh.
Yeah. Then, guys, I got some games. Now, one of them is for an Xbox One exclusive game. And Blaze, I believe this is the reason why you wanted an Xbox One to play on, isn't it?
Yep.
Because I was able to get, a game which actually stars Iceman from the original X-Men movies, guys, Shawn Ashmore, alongside Lance Reddick and also Aidan Gillen from Game of Thrones. And that's, of course, Quantum Break.
The Xbox One version of Uncharted.
Really? So it's discounts Uncharted, is it?
Yeah, just with superpowers.
I see. Then next up, guys, I picked up as well on PS4 various games. One of them is for like a first-person sci-fi shooting game. Can you guess what it is? It's a sci-fi shooting game, first person.
Is it exclusive?
No, it's not exclusive, Blaze. No.
Oh. Oh, it's the Call of Duty.
No, I said sci-fi, Blaze. You know, sci-fi. And in case you're wondering, Blaze, Lance Reddick's also in this game as well.
This is pretty hard.
Well, he plays a character called Zavala.
Is it Killzone?
No.
Is it Doom?
This isn't going anywhere, is it?
I don't think so.
Well, I was able to get, you know, the collection version of Destiny.
Oh yeah, the game with Peter Jessup.
Yeah, I believe he's in there, yeah.
Yeah, he voices the male character.
I also as well got a trilogy of games, guys. And this is a game series which Blaze recommended me to get, which of course is a trilogy of Dark Souls. The 3 games of Dark Souls. Yeah. First one is remastered, and the others, I believe, are on there anyway, I guess. So yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, the others, Dark Souls 2 is also remastered.
Oh, that's cool. And then, guys, I was also able to get this time a Call of Duty game. And in case you're wondering, Ozzy, this is Modern Warfare that I got.
Oh.
Yeah, but can you guess which version it is, Ozzy?
Modern Warfare 2?
What one from this year?
Yeah.
Well, as a matter of fact, I made it pretty clear that, you know, I'm retired from Call of Duty, but that doesn't stop me getting all games because I got a remastered version of the original Modern Warfare.
That's the one. I didn't know they remastered that.
They did, yeah. It's remastered, yeah. And Blaze, didn't they also remaster a second Modern Warfare game in 2009?
What?
Didn't they remaster a campaign of a second Modern Warfare game?
Yeah.
And is it a physical release or digital release?
I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna have to check later.
Yeah, please do, because I want to grab it. That's my favorite Call of Duty game of all time. And then
in that case, they should remaster Black Ops 2 because that's my favorite.
Well, I hope they do. The first 2, or
it's also my favorite.
Yeah, because in my opinion, Black Ops 2 was the last good Call of Duty game. Everything else was either mediocre or bad, in my opinion.
I think BO3 was the best gameplay-wise, but not story-wise.
Well, I don't like Black Ops 3. That one was just, you know, underwhelming, in my opinion. It doesn't even feel like a sequel to Black Ops 2 either, because it does not connect at all.
I really hated Infinite Warfare.
That's basically just, you know, Star Wars of Duty.
Oh my god, everybody hated that.
Yeah, I mean, it's no wonder the trailer got, you know, a record number of dislikes, isn't it? And I was one of the dislikers because I hated that trailer.
I think Ghost is underrated, but
I don't like Ghost. I don't like Ghost. In my opinion, that one lacked innovation and it didn't do anything new. And I hated the story too. The story, in my opinion, was terrible.
I think the only good thing about Ghost was Extinction, the game mode.
And I did also like Brandon Routh in the game as his character Hesh, and also as well, and also Stephen Lang as a character called Elias as well. Everything else, no, did not like. But last up, when it comes to the games I got yesterday, guys, I was also getting number 2 Yakuza games, and this is of course Judgment, which Blaze recommended to me, didn't you, Blaze?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And also as well, another one, which of course is Yakuza Like a Dragon. And I was also in for a surprise, guys, because this is a steelbook.
I actually have that one.
Yeah, guys, it's a steelbook. See, right, it's a steelbook.
Nice.
So on the front cover, you have characters here, and on the back as well, yeah, like that, yeah. And then that's it for, you know, what I got from Oldham and Tex yesterday. So today, guys, I went to 2 shops. One of them was my local action figure store in Ashton. Didn't go to Manchester today. I went to Ashton instead. But let's get more cool stuff. So I was able to get 2 figures based on the Black Adam movie, guys. One of them, of course, was Atom Smasher. Like, in my opinion, guys, he was really funny in the movie, you know, Atom Smasher. In my opinion, he was really funny.
Yeah.
I had a good laugh at Atom Smasher, like, because even though the movie is dark, a dark movie compared to Shazam, Atom Smasher has the light-hearted parts of it, in my opinion. And also got a figure as well of Cyclone. She's even got like a tornado there as well, which is pretty cool. And I'm also hoping as well to find Hawkman. Then I'll probably have completed the Justice Society of America. Because after I've unboxed my, Bill Skarsgård Pennywise figure, I'll be unboxing my figures of Black Adam and Dr. Fate. And that's not all, guys, because the store that I went to also sells games too. And I was able to pick up this one. Now, Blaze, you mentioned this game earlier when guessing what I got, right? And this game, of course, is a PS4 exclusive, which, of course, is Killzone Shadowfall. Blaze, I got that. Killzone Shadowfall.
Ooh.
And also, as well, guys, I also got a game for the PS Vita, which, of course, is Killzone Mercenary on the Vita.
I heard that was pretty mad, but who knows?
Yeah, we'll see what I think of it. At least I'll get trophies from it. And then as well, guys, I then went to Ashton Kex and I got various things from there. So, okay, let's start with what I got on, PS4 from there. And then I'll, show what I got in terms of movies from there as well, because I got movies too. So, oh, receipt stuck to it. Okay, so, first of all, guys, now, Blaze, you recommended this game to me, which of course is Fallout 4.
Oh yeah, I have that game.
Yeah, you recommended it to me, Blaze.
On Xbox.
Yeah. And Blaze,
it's really good to play. Yeah.
And Blaze, you also told me there's apparently a game which plays similar in the gameplay to God of War. So I got the War Master version, which of course is Darksiders.
My favorite in the series as well.
Nice.
The first one plays like God of War.
That's cool.
The second one plays like Zelda, and the third one plays like Dark Souls.
Oh wow! And also, guys, I picked up as well the games of Borderlands, and also as well another one which is a collection of BioShock.
Oh yeah, I played them on my channel.
Yeah. Blaze, which of those ones I thought about is Troy Baker in as Booker?
The third one.
Which BioShock is he in?
Infinite.
BioShock Infinite. Oh, nice. Yeah, because this 2, of course, has Infinite in it, which is pretty cool. And the first one has BioShock 1 and 2. And Blaze, what would you say about one of your favourite roles of Troy Baker?
Yeah.
Nice one. That gives me hope, eh? Now, in terms of what I got on Blu-ray, guys, so I was able to get 2 films, as normal Blu-rays. One of them is for one of the very few Disney live-action films I actually do really love, guys. And this film has my favourite role of all time from Angelina Jolie. Do you guys know what that is?
Maleficent.
Yeah, well done, Maleficent. It was definitely a very nice surprise, in my opinion, yeah, because I really loved this movie and my favourite role of Angelina Jolie. I also as well got now Shadow. I know you'll be happy about this because you know how I watched the prequel to Wizard of Oz, a spiritual prequel called Oz Great and Powerful this week.
Yeah.
Well, I got what came after it. Wizard of Oz 939.
Yes. Nice. I actually rewatched that last night.
You know, guys, I think this might probably be one of the oldest films I've ever seen in my life. The oldest film I've ever seen. 939.
You want to know the oldest movie I've seen?
What is it?
Dracula from 1931.
Whoa. Didn't that star Bela Lugosi, I think he's called?
Lugosi.
Bela Lugosi, is it? Yeah.
That's the
Wizard of Oz is the oldest live-action movie I've ever seen in my life.
And Ozzy, would you say the oldest one, which is animated, is it Snow White, the oldest one you've seen?
Yeah, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
What year did that come out again? Was it before Wizard of Oz?
I think it was 1997. Let me check.
Yeah, because I know that film is really old.
Yeah, the very first Disney movie ever made in theaters.
Yeah. And also, you know what's said about Wizard of Oz, guys? You know, isn't it, you know, true that the entire cast of that film is unfortunately no longer with us?
Yeah, yeah.
Very sad.
Yep. Yeah, Snow White was 1937.
So that's older than Wizard of Oz, wow.
Yeah.
And then, guys, finally, I was able to pick up a steelbook as a steelbook upgrade for one of my favourite, you know, like, superhero films of all time, right? And it's about someone who wants to be a superhero, right? And, you know, so he gets his own costume, you know, and the costume, of course, is green and yellow, and he has two, you know, like sticks to you know, two buttons.
Oh, I know this one.
And that, of course, is an upgrade to a Steelbook 4, of course. Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
So the front cover, guys, of course, is, you know, the title itself, yeah, with texture. The characters, you know, looking out, and yeah, there's Red Mist, Kick-Ass himself, Hit Girl, and also Big Daddy.
AKA Batman.
Yeah, from the back, he just looks like Batman, doesn't he? Even though in the comics, he's supposed to look like a butcher.
Yeah.
And of course, on the back, guys, you have, you know, Kick-Ass's eyes, you know, staring, and also a quote saying, "With no power comes no responsibility." And then, of course, there's Big Daddy again, and also Hit Girl and Red Mist. Yeah, this film is one of the best superhero films ever made, in my opinion. It's a shame it got followed by a weak sequel, isn't it? It had its moments, but in my opinion, was very weak in comparison. Made loads of mistakes, really, and to be honest.
How they wasted Jim Carrey.
Yeah, and apparently Shadow, he doesn't want to promote the movie because of it, really, and I can't say I blame him because he was wasted.
Didn't like what Red Mist turned out to be in Kick-Ass 2.
Yeah.
Even his name is weird, isn't it, in Kick-Ass 2?
The Mother Effer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ozzy, Christopher Mintz-Plaster's character in the second film, he literally calls himself the Mother Effer as his villain name.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. It's actually really funny, though, but it's weird at the same time. And that concludes, you know, this week's haul. It's been really fun. So guys, what would you say is your favourite things I've shown then?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Nice. Shadow, how about you?
I'd probably say Wizard of Oz.
Nice. And Blaze, what was your favourite thing that I showed?
Darksiders.
So, Darksiders?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, in terms of watching films, guys, I of course finally got to watch Get Out this week. You know that psychological horror movie.
Man, I really need to watch that movie.
Have you not seen it, Shadow?
No.
I'd recommend it. I think it's on Netflix for me. Hopefully, it should be there for you too.
It's on HBO. I found it at my store yesterday.
Have you watched it, Ozzy?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, well, I can confirm it's got my favourite role of all time from Daniel Kaluuya now because his performance in that film was phenomenal.
Nice.
And I might watch him in that film from last year called Judas and the Black Messiah because he won the Oscar for that movie for Best Supporting Actor. You know that?
Nice.
Which is incredible because he's only young and he's won an Oscar. So yeah, congrats to him.
Yeah, and I also managed to watch the Paws of Fury.
Yeah, Paws of Fury, in my opinion, an underrated animated movie.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my movie.
Yeah, I really liked it. And Shadow, let me guess, did you laugh at your head off at Samuel Jackson nearly saying his famous catchphrase?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. That was so funny. It was clever how he rewrote it to make it family friendly. Yeah, where he literally asked, you know, like, what the mother, father, cocker spaniel's going on here? Like, I thought he was going to say it, but you know, they made it family friendly, thankfully.
Probably one thing I didn't like was how Brooks was wasted.
Yeah, he barely played in the film, sadly. But he was still a good boy. He's proved he can still voice that despite being in his 90s, late 90s as well, yeah. It's a big shame they didn't get him back for Hotel Transylvania, though, isn't it? And the makeup of his character doesn't even exist in that movie either, which is why I hated one of the reasons why I hated Transformania.
And why I'm not watching it.
Well, don't, because you're saying yourself in lots of pain, Shadow. Just stick to the original 3 films, because in my opinion, it's only a trilogy as far as I'm concerned.
Yep. And nothing more.
Yeah, nothing more. I mean, Shadow, didn't you say that the reason why you didn't watch it in the first place was Adam Sandler didn't come back as Dracula?
Exactly. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah. And didn't you also say you thought the trailer was also cringe as well?
Oh, it was awful.
Yeah, it was. Thankfully, didn't see it. Just watched the movie without watching the trailers.
Oh yeah, I saw Mars Attack finally. I finished it.
You finished it, yeah, nice one. I really like that movie. Pretty funny too.
Yeah, somehow out of all Tim Burton movies, that was the one that traumatized me the most when I was younger.
I think the bit that scared me was when the aliens first attacked. Yeah, I think the turning people into like red skeletons was scary for me.
Yeah, for me, the deaths that scared me the most were Jack Black and Michael J. Fox's deaths in the movie when I was younger.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember running to the other room while my family watched the rest of the movie.
Yeah. When I look back, I think it's very good in the movie, and
Underrated.
yeah, one of his underrated films in my opinion. And the aliens, in my opinion, are also quite funny as well. I mean, the only thing they say in the film, of course, is that. And I believe they've also Frank Welker as well, which is pretty cool. Frank Welker.
Also, I think that movie's probably Danny Elfman's most underrated score.
Yeah, definitely, especially the intro music as well. Yeah. And you know what? I definitely love the cast of it as well. Got an amazing cast of actors. One of Tim Burton's best cast assembled, in my opinion. You've even got Natalie Portman in one of her early roles too as well in the movie. You know, Natalie Portman. She plays Jack Nicholson's president's daughter.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. I think
you also got Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah, his character was just so funny. That's probably my third favorite role, Danny DeVito, actually.
Yeah, except when they killed him, his character off, I was screaming, no!
Yeah, although now when I look back at it, I find his character so funny. And I also find it as well pretty scary how Pierce Brosnan was literally on a head on a dog as well.
Yeah, that was creepy.
Yeah, nightmare fuel. And I also as well didn't you know Michael J. Fox's character? Didn't he die while he was trying to hold the hands of his love interest, and then he got disintegrated into a skeleton, and his hand fell off?
Dog grabbed his hand.
Yeah, that part was so freaky in my opinion.
I started laughing at it when I saw it again.
Yeah. And it's also amazing how the power of music is what defeats the alien as well, you know, power of music. Because they can't stand the loud noise and it makes their heads explode.
Yep. Yeah, I found the scene very funny.
Yeah.
And satisfying at the same time.
Yeah, I definitely love the grandma in the film as well, you know, the grandma as well.
Yeah, that's the same woman from Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised because, you know, Tim Burton is known for casting lots of, you know, recurring actors in his films, isn't he? And of course, a recurring composer, of course, as well. Speaking of, you know, Tim Burton, guys, you know, apparently his new, you know, Addams Family show came out, you know, Wednesday. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to watch it yet. Probably when I've done watching some shows I want to watch.
I'll watch that show after I've seen, everything else from Addams Family.
Yeah. I'll probably, you know, watch it when I've seen things like, you know, because I'm currently watching Mindhunter. I'm like halfway through the first season. And then after that, I'll be watching Rick and Morty and then Disenchantment. Because yeah, I've heard great things about Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it's an amazing show. It's an amazing show.
Yeah. And apparently, Charlie, you regard their cameo appearance in you know Space Jam and New Turtles the only redeeming quality of that movie, don't you?
Yep.
Space Crapper, you turd, yeah.
We're talking about Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
Rick and
Blaze.
Morty.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Blaze, because Shadow says that, you know, he thinks that their cameo appearance in, you know, Space Crapper New 2 is the only redeeming quality of that movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So Ozzy, what are you planning to watch next on your watch schedule?
Let me open HBO Max, because I have some movies saved there.
Nice one. Shadow, is there anything you're planning to watch on as well? Movie-wise?
Mostly it's just going to be rewatches.
Rewatches, well, that's not a bad option. I'll be watching, of course, the Robert Langdon trilogy starring Tom Hanks, you know, which consists of things like, you know, The Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, and Inferno.
I will be watching, hold on, Inception.
Oh, you'll love that. It's my second favorite Christopher Nolan movie of all time.
And I'll be watching Hellboy 2004.
Oh, you'll love that. My favorite Del Toro movie, actually. I love Hellboy 2004. Very underrated movie. Wicked underrated. Yeah.
I'm going to rewatch the first Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr., and then I'm going to watch its sequel for the first time.
For the first time? Well, I hope you enjoy them because that's my second favorite role, Robert.
Yeah, same here.
Wait, is it a rewatch? Is it a rewatch, Ozzy?
First movie's a rewatch. The second movie is first time.
Well, I prefer a sequel, and in my opinion, it deserves a sequel.
Nice.
Like, it shocks me they did not do, you know, like a third Sherlock Holmes one with Robert. Shocks me.
Yeah, I feel like Robert should have started in a third.
Yeah, he should, especially now that he's done playing Iron Man. He should definitely give it a go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, he should have done that instead of doing that god-awful Doolittle movie.
Yeah, why did he appear in that when he could have done a Sherlock sequel? You know, he went Iron Man to that. I mean, that movie's been on Netflix, guys, for quite some time. I've just ignored it. I'm like, bugger off, I'm not watching you. Nice try.
Well, I'm going to watch it.
Hey, guys, you don't have to. I've already watched it for you.
And how is it, Shadow?
It's so bad.
I mean, Shadow, would you say that is anything good about that movie?
I guess.
Would you also sadly say that you think it's Robert's worst role as well?
It is, yeah.
Oh dear.
I guess some of the voice acting is pretty good. CGI is alright.
And apparently Shadow as well. Why have animals talking in the movie?
Well, here's the thing. Doolittle is the only one that can understand them, so...
Only they can talk, though?
Yeah, so they can only talk through Doolittle.
And also, why is Tom Holland's dog character wearing glasses as well?
Yeah, that made no sense.
And doesn't Ralph Fiennes voice a tiger, Shadow?
I remember.
Well, I love Ralph Fiennes as an actor, so I'm sure he might be one of the few best parts of it, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
And also, Shadow, didn't John Cena voice a polar bear in the movie or just a bear or something?
He did, and I think he got wasted.
Well, that sucks. I mean, did the whole cast waste for time on the movie?
I'd say so.
Did the animal voice actors get wasted pretty much?
Well, everyone except for Emma Thompson's character, I guess. But Tom Holland's dog character definitely gets wasted.
Well, that sucks. And does Tom use his British accent or an American accent for his dog character?
I think he uses an English accent. I don't know.
And is it Antonio Banderas in the movie as like a live action character?
Yes, he gets wasted too.
Oh, for God's sake, why are we doing that? So he gets wasted in that, and then he gets wasted, you know, a couple of years, you know, a few years later in the Uncharted movie. That sucks.
Yeah, my overall rating of the movie is a 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. Wow. So, what would you say? Would you say the only redeeming quality is, you know, like the voice acting for some of the characters and also the CGI, Shadow?
Yeah, and yeah, I'd say so.
And did Robert have like a very bad accent as well for his character, like a bad accent?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like a Welsh accent, but it was done really badly by him.
Yeah.
Well, that shocks me because when he plays Sherlock, he does a spot on English accent. Shocks me that.
I think this movie also won Razzies too.
Well, I'm not surprised if it's had negative reviews, especially from you, Shadow, who's watched it, so I don't have to. I will instead watch the Eddie Murphy film instead one day. Well, Rex, I don't think Disney did this we were talking about because this film's on Netflix, so I assume it's not by Disney.
Yeah, this one just won one Razzie award.
One.
For streaming.
Wow.
For streaming of sequel.
Well, Shadow, you can confirm that. Shadow, you can confirm that you think the worst remake of that year was Mulan, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, I refuse to watch it.
I don't get a below 0 out of 10.
Well, I'm not watching it. I refuse to watch it. So yeah.
And I would also say Mulan is the worst movie of 2020.
Well, thankfully, I didn't waste my time on it. The worst movie I've seen from that year is Scoob, and yeah.
For Dolittle, that movie is composed by Danny Elfman.
Oh wow, so he wasted time on the movie too. Oh dear.
It was by Universal.
Universal, that's why it's on Netflix for me then. Otherwise, it would have cost me on D-, wouldn't it? Speaking of D-, guys, isn't the first Avatar film on D- for you?
Yes, it is.
Ugh, for God's sake. It's all because of Fox, isn't it?
Yep, pretty much.
Hmm.
And now they're like, you need to watch this first movie again. I was just like, oh, F off. I'm not watching that again.
I'm not watching it ever again at all. Unless I'll do a trash talk of it though one day, I guess. But it's just hard to rewatch, though, because it's so boring. And also because, you know, the main character is so unlikable as well.
And the story is terrible because it's been told multiple times.
I know, right? Doesn't
like the critics are like, oh, this is the greatest movie of all time.
It's not.
The problem with it being the highest grossing, I don't think it still is, but the problem with it being the highest grossing movie is that's basically telling companies they want to see more movies like Avatar.
Yeah, it's not good at all. And
like Blue Sky followed in the footsteps with 2 of their movies.
Yeah, and Ozzy, didn't Avatar rip off some films before it?
Yeah, it ripped off like Pocahontas and a movie called Dancing with Wolves.
Oh dear. I think the idea of, you know, like a human turning into like another creature, that reminds me so much of Brother Bear.
You know, Brother Bear, they actually got it right.
Yeah, I love Brother Bear. And that film will also one day be covered in this series of films that did not need a sequel as well, because I hated the second Brother Bear movie.
Oh my god, I hated Brother Bear 2.
I've seen Brother Bear 2.
You're not seeing it, Shadow? Well, yeah, I'll watch it so you didn't have to.
Oh, you're saving yourself a lot of pain, Shadow.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't interested in the first place, so.
Yeah, rightfully so, yeah. And plus, Ozzy, would you say that, in your opinion, the original Aladdin animated film did not need a sequel?
It did not. It should have stayed as one movie.
Yeah. How about The Lion King?
Yeah, it should have stayed as one movie.
Hmm.
Yeah, even though I do enjoy Simba's Pride.
Oh, well, Shadow, would you say that it was not needed, though, despite your enjoyment of it?
Yeah.
And how?
Lion King should have only been one movie.
And Shadow, didn't you also say that you saw the sequel to Pocahontas? I
did. It was terrible.
Oh dear. Well, thankfully I've not seen it, but I will probably watch it one day so I can cover that in the series too.
Another big example is Mulan 2. Make that movie.
Well, thankfully I've not seen it, and yeah.
But I think the biggest example is Beauty and the Beast. That movie did not need sequels.
Hmm.
And what's funny is how the animation gets worse with every movie.
Yeah, I think, you know...
It's direct to DVD.
Yeah, they're not going to have much budget if it's going to be direct to video, is it?
Yeah. I mean, the Enchanted Christmas was decent, but when you get to Belle's Magical World, which is not really a movie, holy crap, what happened?
You know, speaking of Emma Thompson, who we mentioned earlier with Dolittle, guys, have you guys seen any of the trailers for that Matilda musical that's coming out on Netflix, you know, Christmas time?
No, and I have no interest in watching that.
The character Matilda doesn't interest me at all.
I mean, when I see Emma Thompson as Trunchbull, she looks the part, though, I will say that. Wow. She literally looks similar to Pam Percy's version, but yeah. But I'm not sure if I want to watch that musical or not.
I'm only going to watch the original.
Yeah, I'll only just watch Danny DeVito's film for the time being. I've got on DVD somewhere, but this film, though, I mean, because it's going to be on Netflix, I thankfully won't waste any of my money, thankfully, if I do watch it, and I don't like it, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of, I guess, Roald Dahl adaptations, there's going to be another Willy Wonka adaptation next year.
Oh, yeah, isn't that prequel called Wonka?
Yeah, with Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah. I mean, is it a prequel to any of the films that have come before, or is it like a standalone thing, you know, a reboot?
I think it's a standalone thing.
Huh. I might watch it for Timothy, and also because I believe Rowan Atkinson's in it as well, you know, Rowan Atkinson.
I can check the cast.
Yeah, I believe he's in there, yeah, and I'll be sure to see it with Oz and whoever else is also in it too. And
yeah, Rowan's in it.
Yeah.
Tom Holland.
Wait, what?
Tom Holland's going to be in it.
Really? Oh, wow. How interesting. When I see Timothy wearing, you know, his costume, he looks the part, but I'll say that.
Yeah.
Ozzy, you say Tom Holland's in it. Well, I've looked up the cast on Wikipedia. Tom's not in the list for some reason.
It's showing up for me for some reason.
Are you on Google?
Yeah.
Well, if you've gone to Wikipedia, it doesn't appear to be there, mentioning Tom Holland for some reason. Oh, Wikipedia says that he was a short runner for the role, Tom Holland, before Chalamet got cast as Wonka.
Oh.
Yeah. So, how interesting. And apparently Ryan Gosling was also rumored to be playing Wonka at one point. And oh god, they even were considering to cast Evil Ezra as Wonka too. Evil Ezra. Thank God that didn't happen.
No.
Thank God that didn't happen. And FYI, I think Timothée Chalamet is a better actor than him as well.
He is.
I see that Matt Lucas is in the film as well. I love Matt Lucas as a comedian. Very funny in my opinion. Jim Carter's in it as well. Olivia Colman's in it. But they've not confirmed who everyone else is going to be playing who, though. They just confirmed that, you know, Timothée Chalamet is playing Willy Wonka, but they've not confirmed who everyone else is playing. Keegan-Michael Key's in it as well.
This here Hugh Grant's playing the Oompa Loompa. Is playing an Oompa Loompa.
What?
I don't get it. Is he like going to be doing the voice and they have puppets or something?
I have no idea, but he's not in the confirmed cast for Ozzy on Wikipedia, though.
I'm looking at the Google right now.
Sometimes the internet can be lies, Ozzy.
Yeah, and plus, I don't think he wouldn't. If they have him like play the body, he would not fit in.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm hoping it's just him doing the voice.
Yeah, I think it might be a voice role if he is going to be in it.
Or they could have gotten Deep Roy back.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah, Timothée Chalamet was in it. I think he wasn't he in Interstellar as well.
Check.
Yeah, he plays young Tom Cooper, which is pretty cool. So far, the only films I've seen him in is, you know, Dune and also Don't Look Up, and then of course Interstellar.
I've only seen him in Dune and Interstellar.
Yeah. Don't Look Up's pretty good, though.
Yeah, Don't Look Up was actually pretty cool.
The only thing I didn't like about it was I didn't really like how Ron Perlman was wasted, and also I didn't really like, of course, Chris Evans' cameo either.
Oh, I hated that cameo.
Yeah, because I watched the film after he revealed who he really was in real life, and yeah, ugh.
Yeah, when he came up, I just gave him the finger.
Good. I did that as well when he showed up. Yeah. Yeah, Everett, Johnny Depp always will be my favourite Willy Wonka of all time.
Yeah.
And yes, guys, I consider Tim Burton's film to be superior to the 1971 version as well. I do not care what people say when it comes to that. The 2005 one is my favourite. Oh, Blaze was just left. Oh. Yeah, he said he's going to come back in a bit. All right.
Luke, what'd you think of James Franco and Oz Great and Powerful?
I thought he was good with what he did, yeah. He was good as you know, the young Wizard of Oz himself, Oscar.
Yep, and I already know that you thought Mila Kunis was a giant miscast.
Giant, yeah, that's definitely true, yeah. And Ozzy, you know when she first appeared with her green skin and, you know, her costume, Ozzy, right? You know when she first appeared, when she first was shown with a green skin?
Yeah.
I laughed.
Oh.
I mean, Ozzy, when you first saw her appearance, did you laugh as well?
I actually got scared a little bit because I was a kid when I saw the movie for the first time.
Well, what happened when
months ago.
And what happened when you rewatched it?
I'm just like, well, that was the thing that scared me years ago.
And
I mean, whenever I saw her, I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, well, I laughed because it looks so bad in my opinion, yeah, and she was also, in my opinion, very bland as well.
I mean,
even changed the voice.
I mean, Margaret Hamilton was so much better as the witch.
Yeah, absolutely. No one can play a witch better than her, in my opinion.
Because all you hear is just Meg Griffin dressed up as the witch.
Ozzy, just pretend it's a Family Guy cutaway gag where Meg is a wicked witch. That's what I do.
I figured Peter would go like, "Shut up, witch."
I think he would, yeah.
Or he can just be like, "Shut up, Meg."
Yeah. Shut Up Meg's a very funny character on Family Guy, yeah. It's a shame that the show's downgraded in quality over the years, isn't it? Especially nowadays.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Ozzy, would you say your favorite guest star on Family Guy is Johnny himself?
I don't think I saw that one.
He plays Edward, Ozzy. He plays Edward Scissorhands in a cutaway gag.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe Michelle Williams was in Oz and Great and Powerful, yeah, if I remember correctly. But personally, I like her better than The Greatest Showman. That's my favorite role, Michelle Williams.
Yeah, me too. And I also love her in Venom. Also love her in the Venom films.
Me too, yeah. Oh, and apparently as well, Mila Kunis won the award for the MTV Movie Award for Best Villain for Oz Great and Powerful. You know that? She won an award. Really?
What? How can that no sense?
Bad.
She should have won a Razzie instead.
She should have at least been nominated for a Razzie Award.
Yeah.
Wait, did she?
And she indeed won the MTV award, yeah. Yeah, my favourite Pirates of the Caribbean film is Dead Man's Chest. Yeah, Dead Man's Chest has been my favourite Pirates of the Caribbean movie of all time. Also my favourite. One of the best sequels of all time, in my opinion, as well. And also, well, the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy is pulling an example of, you know, timeless CGI, especially according to Dead Man's Chest with CGI as well.
Yeah, just look at Davy Jones as the crew of the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, the CGI is absolutely incredible and will never ever get old, in my opinion. It's absolutely timeless.
It's also better than Marvel CG nowadays.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, because the MCU tends to overuse it a lot, doesn't it? And it doesn't result very well, does it?
Just look at how bad the CGI for She-Hulk is.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking doing that. And apparently the staff are also very stressed out, and many of them going on strike too because of it. They've being forced to work so much on making so much CGI.
Yeah, and I even thought the CGI for Eternals was horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie as a whole was trash, in my opinion. Can't stand it.
Now that I think about it, I gave Eternals a 0 out of 10.
Rightfully so, yeah. So far, it's my worst movie from last year, guys, but that might change when I see Spacecraft: A New Turd.
And to me, my worst movie last year still remains Matrix.
Yeah, piss erections. It's not even a Matrix movie at all. It's just a blatant. It just feels like a direct-to-video rip-off of the first movie.
What was that movie?
It was garbage. It was garbage. And Ozzy's finally doing the right thing by Vaughn, aren't he, was he?
Yep.
Yeah, keep it that way for your own sake.
Yeah, I found that movie yesterday, and I gave it double.
Well done.
Double finger.
Yeah, you're doing the right thing, yeah, for your own sake.
And plus, I already saw that fake Smith clip screaming Mr. Anderson. I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? I mean, what's sad is, that, even though I do hate Frozen, I'd rather listen to Jonathan Groff as Kristoff than watch him, of course, as Fake Smith. Because I think
Frozen, I still think Frozen is far better than Matrix.
Yeah. But so far, I can confirm that Holden Ford is my favourite role of Jonathan Groff from a Mindhunter show.
Yeah. My favourite too.
His performance has been so good so far, and I can't wait to watch the rest of the first season and the second season. It's a shame we're not done a third season.
Yeah, they couldn't do it anymore because of low viewership.
Yeah, what a shame. Hopefully they'll decide to get a brain and, make a third one.
I mean, I really hope so.
Yeah.
So I'd love to see more of Mindhunter.
Like, it sometimes when you watch other films after hating a certain character, played by an actor, you may like the character actor better than other things, of course, yeah. Like Jonathan Groff, for example. And in my opinion, the three actors who of course play, the three characters of the sequel trashology of Disney Wars are better than other films.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, the cast for Jaws: The Revenge.
Of course, yeah. So Michael Caine, for example, of course, is better than other things. I consider Hoagie to be his worst role as a live action wise.
It is for me.
Yeah.
It is for me.
Whereas my least favorite voice of his is of course Finn McMissile. I hate Finn McMissile. I can't stand him. And also, when it comes to the Disney or Trinity, I of course said I like John Boyega better in the movie called Detroit from 2017. And also as well, Daisy Ridley, I like her better in a movie called Ophelia. You guys ever seen Ophelia?
Nope.
I'm like mixed on that film, but she, in my opinion, is the best part of it. Her performance in that movie was phenomenal, in my opinion. And as for Oscar Isaac, my favorite role of his is Apocalypse. Like, I don't care what hate that X-Men Apocalypse got because I loved him as Apocalypse.
Yeah, I think the movie's the most overhated X-Men movie.
Doesn't deserve it, in my opinion.
X-Men movies that does deserve hate is Dark Phoenix and
yeah, Woke Phoenix. Yeah, because he goes woke.
What was the other one? Oh, yeah, the Failed Mutants.
Yeah,
Failed Mutants and X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah, how about the New Putants? What and I also like to nickname, Wolverine spin-off as like X-Men Origins Polverine, Polverine, as in the Deadpool nickname, the rhyming and all that, yeah. Polverine. Yeah, and when it comes to there's worse X-Men films out there than Apocalypse, in my opinion. I, of course, as well, like Oscar Isaac in other things. I mean, I think Paul is his worst role because I think Paul is very annoying, in my opinion. Just a very annoying fusion of both Han and Luke, in my opinion. A rip-off of those two characters put together, to be honest.
Pretty much.
Yeah. There are also many scenes in the trashology where it's very unlikable.
Tell me about it. And like, in my opinion, guys, after the ship crashed on Jakku with him and Finn in it and he disappeared, in my opinion, he had no reason to be in the rest of the franchise after he stood his purpose at all. Like, if you got rid of Paul, it would change absolutely nothing at all. Nothing. Yeah. And Oscar Isaac even said in the interviews for Rise of Skywalker that he thinks he should have got Paul cut off in the first movie now.
Well, I know what I think is the worst line Poe has ever said, even though I like that meme.
Wait, meme? Is it? Wait.
Oh, I know what you're referring to. I know what you're...
Yep.
Is it the conversation he has with Hux, or is it something else?
Let's just say they fly now.
Oh, not that. That line was just.
Memes, not in the movie.
I don't even find that line funny at all, despite them trying to make it funny. Like, they're trying to make it a Marvel ripoff because of all the jokes they put in.
They were trying to make the sequel trashology a Marvel to begin with. You can really tell.
Literally, because they're forcing so many jokes, and it doesn't work. Like, because Marvel isn't all about jokes, you know.
No, it's actually about superhero action.
Exactly. So yeah, they got it completely wrong, didn't they? That's why the sequel trashology failed miserably. So yeah, screw it all away. Garbage, in my opinion.
But I will tell you what I think is the worst joke of the sequel trashology.
Yeah, what is it?
And that is Swallow. Oh my god!
For God's sake!
That is the worst joke of the sequel trashology.
Oh god, I can't stand it.
And I swear to God, if I ever have to see that again on my TV, I'm taking a pickaxe to it.
Good idea. Do that for your own sake. See, Daniel's here. Welcome, Daniel.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah, going pretty well. Yeah, nice to have you here.
Yeah, my pleasure. So, what's the deal? What's going on?
We were just talking about some actors can be better in other roles than bad roles they've played, basically.
All right, that's nice.
For example, I talked to Oscar Isaac, for example.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think his worst role of course, is Paul Dameron, but I think he's played way better roles than that.
Yeah, I think the same thing could also be said for Michael Caine. Would you agree? Yes.
Well, I think his worst role is in Jaws of Revenge.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Hey, Liv, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, my favorite role of his is of course Alfred. And yeah, when it comes to Oscar Isaac, guys, as well, I think he's better in Dune than he was in Star Wars, of course, as well, in my opinion.
100 times better in Dune.
Indeed, yeah.
And he was also very good in Ex Machina.
Yeah, really good in that movie. Much better. Like, that was a year before the trashology came out, wasn't it? And he and Domhnall Gleeson were way better in that than they were in the trashology. And what's interesting is, their roles are reversed in that movie, aren't they?
Yeah, that's
because Oscar plays a villain, whereas Domhnall plays a good guy.
I don't know. For me personally, I always saw Alicia more as the villain than Oscar because, well, yeah, Oscar was keeping Alicia in captive, but it was for a reason because you never know about AI, artificial intelligence. It could screw over humanity, like what happened with the Terminator mythology. So I understand that Oscar Isaac, what he was doing was morally bankrupt, but at the same time, I didn't really see him as a villain.
Well, that's what he's confirmed to be. That's what he's confirmed to be.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, they literally state everywhere on the sources that he's an antagonist in the movie. But if he's not the main villain, then you could say he's a secondary antagonist.
All right, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
And Oscar Isaac is also a lot better in as Spider-Man 2099.
Of course, yeah. Even though he's only in that for a post-credit scene, yeah.
Yeah, that post-credit scene alone was better than the trashology.
Of course it was, yeah. And look at what seeing him come back in the sequel. And have any of you guys ever seen a Netflix film called Triple Frontier?
No.
Daniel, have you seen it?
I think that was the Ben Affleck one, right?
Yeah, he was in with Ben Affleck, yeah.
So I saw it when it came out years ago, but I haven't seen it since. So I can't tell you anything.
Yeah, I think Oscar's better than that when he was in, in trashology as well, in my opinion. When it comes to Daisy Ridley, Daniel, have you seen Ophelia?
No, wasn't it a period piece?
It's based on Shakespeare's story, I believe.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I'd recommend it. That's my favorite role of Daisy Ridley, actually.
Nice one.
Yeah. When it comes to other franchises, I also think that some actors who are in the MCU, in my opinion, are better in other roles than their MCU roles, in my opinion, too.
I think you said something about Mark Ruffalo, right?
Well, I confirmed on my community post, and my favorite role of his is from the Scorsese film Shutter Island.
Yeah, so like you said, that's an example.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel, would you say you got a favorite role of Mark Ruffalo?
I don't think you've seen the movie. I forgot the title of it, but it's him, Michael Keaton, and Rachel McAdams trying to expose this pope for a church who sexually assaulted a bunch of people. I can't remember the title of the movie, but he got Academy Award nomination for it,
Oh,
and
wow.
I thought Rachel McAdams was really good in it as well. It's a really hard movie to watch, and I can't remember the title of it, but all I know is that it came out in 20.
Okay, well, I'll see if I can give it a watch one day.
Yeah, it's also really scary because I actually went to the filming location for the actual setting of the movie when I went to Boston a few years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
This movie, yeah, and this film that you say you got nominated for an Academy Award for, Daniel, was it The Kids Are All Right?
Does it have Rachel McAdams and Michael Keaton in it?
No. There's another one he's also got nominated for called wait. There's also one called Spotlight as well. I think you talking about Spotlight. That was 2015.
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
Well, so you can watch it one day. And oh yeah, and also as well, another example recently for me is also Daniel Kaluuya, because in my opinion, my favorite role of his is from Get Out.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I saw that movie opening weekend back in 2017.
Yeah, that movie was really scary in my opinion. Really scary.
I remember texting one of my friends at the time what he thought of the movie.
Yeah. What did he think of it? Was he your friend, he or she?
He liked it.
Well, I loved it. Great movie in my opinion. Get Out really was. Yeah, Daniel Kaluuya was phenomenal in that movie.
I would not want to be hypnotized after that movie.
Yeah. So, Daniel, when it comes to Robert Downey Jr., have you got a favorite role from him?
Are we talking him in his American accent, Australian, or British? Because I think
just any role at all. What's your all-time favorite role that he's played?
Okay, if we're talking outside of Tony Stark, I think it would have to be from a screenplay from Tarantino called Natural Born Killers. He's using his Australian accent like Tropic Thunder in that movie.
Oh, nice.
And we also got clean-shaven Woody Harrelson in that movie as well.
Speaking of Tropic Thunder, that's my third favorite Robert role of all time, behind Iron Man and Sherlock.
Nice one.
Yeah.
So speaking of, I know this is kind of off topic, but a friend of mine was at this football game, and apparently somebody's cat almost died, but thankfully the cat was survived. What happened was the cat was just by itself. It was a stray cat. It somehow got into the stadium, and it went over the edge and hang on for dear life. And then eventually his claws couldn't keep hold of the flag he was holding onto, and so then it dropped about 150 feet. It would have been smashed to pieces if it had been for people in the stadium at the football game, just waving around this banner to catch the cat. So that was a really nice thing that I saw on TikTok, that the cat was able to survive or what would have been a really lethal impact.
Well, thank God the cat was okay. Thank God for that.
That's what Americans do for each other. We help cats save each other from death.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why my daughter, Pedro Pascal, was in Trouble Frontier as well. Pedro Pascal was in it. So, what else? I also as well like Jake Gyllenhaal better in Prisoners than as Mysterio as well, in my opinion, too.
Oh, yeah, he was far better in Prisoners.
Yeah. Have any of you guys seen that Netflix film called The Guilty, which he was in? The Guilty.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, he was great in that. He plays like a 911 operator. And his performance in that's amazing. And speaking of Robert Downey Jr. and Mark Ruffalo, I might check out that film they're in called Zodiac.
Yeah, that movie is actually pretty good.
And Shadow, would you say that Mark Ruffalo was better than he was as Hulk?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I mean, Shadow, what would you say is your favorite role of Mark Ruffalo so far?
I think I'll actually say it's Zodiac.
Wow, that's cool. So in that film, guys, you've got Mysterio, Hulk, the second Hulk character, and Iron Man in it, which is pretty cool. The three main casting, which is pretty cool. And I see that Harvey Bullock from the Gotham show's in it as well. Donald Logue, he's in it too. I can also confirm, guys, my favorite Hulk is Ed Norton as well.
Yep, to me he is Hulk.
Yeah, Ozzy, you know how you watched the 2008 film for the first time last year, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did that watch make him your favorite Hulk when you watched it for the first time?
Yeah, because of the tone they treated Hulk, that I prefer Edward over Mark nowadays.
Well, that's what Hulk is meant to be, yeah. He's not supposed to be someone who makes jokes, is he?
Nope.
Unless, of course, he's Professor Hulk, but sadly, of course, the S.H.I.E.L.D. show messed him up beyond all belief.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Yeah. I suppose I can accept Professor Hulk's existence because that's a comic book character, isn't it? It's just like a comics, isn't it? Faithfulness in it.
Yeah.
But it's a shame that this damn show ruined him beyond all belief. Bravo.
And bravo, Marvel.
Yeah, thanks a bunch for ruining a great character.
Thank you for ruining the entire Marvel universe.
Yeah. I might as well just play that recording of Stan Lee that I did, the AI voice of him.
Yes. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it right now. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. I have no doubt that Stan Lee would say this about Marvel's status at the moment. He'd say this.
Marvel is dead.
He'd say that.
Yep.
Yep, that's 100% fact.
Yeah, it's dead. And I'm so glad that I retired after I saw No Way Home. Nothing will make me return. Nothing. Not even that, Dead by Night, short thing, that black and white thing's gonna make me come back. Not even the holiday special of Guardians will make me come back either, especially because they've apparently made, Mantis Star-Lord's sister for some reason.
Yeah, I don't even want to know how they did that.
Well, I'm not going to know because I'm retired.
You've seen Volume.
So what are you saying, Daniel?
You've seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, right?
Yeah, I've seen the MCU up to No Way Home, Daniel, yeah.
Yeah, in Volume 2, they explain perfectly how Mantis is Star-Lord's sister.
Really?
Yeah, they explain perfectly how Mantis and Star-Lord are brother and sister.
So that was a weird addition to a movie anyway.
I might as well do a rewatch of it at some point.
Yeah.
Or just find that scene in general.
You know the scene where Ego is basically with a bunch of plastic versions of himself and making out to a bunch of girls?
So thanks to him, is it?
Yeah, one of the girls he was making out with and this weird thing that he was doing, it's clearly an alien species who looks like Mantis. So
God's sake.
Now, it makes more sense that Quill and Mantis are brother and sister because technically they're half siblings.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense, I guess.
Even anyway, so, I don't know what Ego was thinking doing all that, though. In fact, though, is she related to him in the comics, though?
I'll have to double check, maybe, or maybe that was just a James Gunn decision. I don't know.
But anyway, knowing how unfaithful the MCU is, I wouldn't be surprised. Right. Okay, where is the bloody biography about her right now? Where is it? So far, it does not mention that she's his brother. He's a brother. I don't see any mentioning of her being his sister.
So that was a change.
Yeah, that's why I still play the first Guardians movie over the second one.
That change is weird.
Unfaithful. The MCU is more unfaithful than I thought. all I can say is that, you know, I'm so glad I'm not watching this bloody holiday special. Ugh.
Me neither. Not watching anything else from the MCU.
Yeah, the MCU, as I'm concerned, has died. And
that holiday special nearly got me.
Anyone watching it, in my opinion, you know, it's just wasting my time. And yeah, I found that to be even more true when people did not like Wakanda Forever, of course.
And that movie bombed.
Yeah,
rightfully so.
Well deserved.
Wait, are you saying Black Panther bombed?
It did, yeah.
It did.
The new one did, yes.
Oh, the sequel. Okay, sorry. You didn't say Black Panther 2, so that got me confused for a second.
Well,
Okay,
I said the new one.
Wakanda never bombed.
Yeah, Wakanda never. Yeah.
Yep.
Like
and
it's not even.
Clip of Ironheart, and I absolutely hated it.
Well, thank God I didn't see it.
You should just call her Iron Fake Victim.
Yeah, I hate Ironheart. There's only one Iron character. Why is she even in a movie? Why is she in a movie?
Oh, to make the Vultures happy, I guess.
I was able to define movie critic logic. If the movie's woke, it equals good. But if it's not woke, it's automatically terrible. Apparently, that's their logic.
Yeah, well, everything woke turns to S word.
Yep.
Yeah, look at the Disney's new movie, Strange World.
Yeah, that bomb. That doesn't do it. That's not doing well, is it?
And I'm not watching it because I know if I watch it, I'm gonna have to come out and say that's Jake Gyllenhaal's worst role, and I'm not doing that.
Me neither.
Me neither.
I've not seen those Batman animated movies yet, but hopefully I will do one day. Hey, Drive Prime, what's up? So
I just relied on Geeks and Gamers for that.
Yeah. And of course, as well, this week, guys, I managed to watch Az's reviews for the first season of Batwoman as well.
Did he rage?
Yeah, he raged a lot, Ozzy, and he actually wanted to quit watching the show after the third episode because how bad it was. But thankfully, he got through the whole series for our benefit, thankfully.
That's dedication right there.
Yeah.
And he's also reviewed as well the next 2 seasons before it got cancelled, and I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be fun. And Ozzy as well, right? I actually tagged him in a tweet saying that I've just finished watching his reviews, and I thanked him for it. I said, I'm so glad the show got made so I can hear him talk about it, and he liked and retweeted my tweet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Az is awesome.
Yeah, that was nice. That was very nice of him.
Yeah, and I will be doing a shout out to him as well, in January, because it's his birthday in January as well.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, and I'll talk about why, I love his channel and how I rely on him to watch things so I don't have to.
Well, that's a little disappointing that his birthday's in January.
Yeah, January's not really a nice month, is it?
No, you always get, not saying any cuss words, but you always get hit with a bunch of mediocre to awful movies in January.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not really a good month in general to me, really.
January's more of a boring month, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's
it's a shame because December, of course, is my favourite month.
For me, it's usually the last 3 months of the year.
They're just exciting, really, aren't they?
Yeah. Like yesterday, it was so cold out. It was cold outside. I got hot chocolate to drink.
Nice one.
And I forgot to mention on Thursday. Yes, I had a good Thanksgiving.
Well, I'm glad you did. Yeah, the food you're eating looked delicious. Your turkey and all that looked nice.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah,
actually good.
Well, I don't celebrate it, where I live, but I will say that I am at least thankful for all of you.
Thanks.
My pleasure.
I'm just thankful to be a part of this.
Yeah, because this time last year, you only just joined us, didn't you?
Yeah.
Episode 39 it was, weren't it?
Yep.
How exciting that was, eh?
Yeah, and soon it's my first anniversary.
Yeah, because that was literally the day after I saw No Way Home in theatres. And Ozzy, didn't you watch on the same day as me, but later on?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was also the day after you saw it as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I saw it on January.
But depressing month, eh? Because of the bloody delays that happened to Shadow, didn't there?
Yeah, but I would definitely say that's definitely my favorite movie of January.
Yeah, or what came out previous year, of course.
Yeah, some things release a year before sometimes.
Yeah.
Like the game Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, that game was released in 2002 Japan, and for America, it released a year later.
Yeah, I wonder why they tend to do it, in a certain country first and then release it much later on in another country.
Probably because Nintendo originated from Japan.
I guess so.
At least in theory.
Yeah. If I was to get into playing Mario Ozzy, are most of the games on Nintendo consoles?
Wait, what?
Mario, are most of those games on Nintendo consoles?
Yeah, 90% of them are.
Are they exclusive to Nintendo, or can you get them on other consoles too?
Nintendo only, unless you have an emulator of some sort.
Oh, wow. Well, I've got a Switch, so I guess I'm lucky, aren't I?
Yeah, pretty much. My Switch right now is charging.
Yeah, mine's over there because later we're doing some boxing with it. Because I've got like a fitness simulator thing, to do boxing with. Because in case were you playing Ozzy?
I was playing like a Jurassic World earlier on it.
Nice. How is it compared to like a console version of that game?
It's pretty much the same.
Wow. Is there any limitations on it?
None that I noticed.
Well, that's nice to hear. Because obviously, of course, Ozzy isn't the Wii U guilty of limitations.
Unfortunately, yep, it does have limitations.
Well, personally, I prefer the PS Vita. In my opinion, a very underrated console, and I, of course, also recently installed Uncharted Golden Abyss to it, so I'll be playing that before I do my Uncharted gameplay marathon.
Yeah, the PS Vita had a big future, but Sony messed up badly.
That sucks.
Yeah, they didn't make enough games for it.
Yeah, thankfully the PS Store is still working on it, so I can buy games digitally on it, thankfully.
So what did I miss?
Well, Blaze, we're just talking about, getting certain games. I was saying that, if I was to get into Mario, I've got to play on Nintendo consoles, haven't I?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, Blaze, did they release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered as a physical or digital release, Blaze?
Oh yeah, I didn't actually check. Let me quickly check.
Yeah, please do, yeah. Thank you, Bad Dollar. I'm glad you enjoyed the episode today by saying why, in my opinion, Dread deserves a sequel. I love Dread.
Modern Warfare 2 Remastered.
Yeah, because that movie, in my opinion, is wicked underrated, Dread 2012. Like, why it didn't get sequels is beyond me. And
no, there's no disc for it.
So looks like I've got to get it on the store, haven't I, Blaze?
Yeah, like Dead Rising 2 off the record.
Yeah, I'll probably get that too. And Blaze, have you heard of a game called Hong Kong Massacre?
No.
It's like a top-down shooting game. The old days of GTA. It's kind of like that.
An overhead viewer.
Yeah.
Basically.
Bird's eye view. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm used to it because of the old Zelda games that I've played.
Yeah, it's only on Microsoft Windows, PS4, and the Switch.
Yeah, it is.
And I might see if I can get it one day because it looks very, very promising game. Yeah, set in 1990s Hong Kong too.
I will have to admit the Switch unfortunately does have some limitations. Like, for example, Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch.
Yeah, I've heard that didn't really do well, did it, on the Switch, when it comes to the graphics and all that and gameplay.
Which is why I'm glad I got the game again on PS4.
Yeah, I've got an Xbox One.
Wait, don't forget Doom. Don't forget Doom.
Dune?
I had Doom. Yeah, it has a switchboard.
Doom?
It's actually, yeah, it has a switchboard and it's actually quite bad on Switch.
Dear.
I played some of it. I think that was Doom 3 I played.
I'll probably get Doom for, either PS4 or Xbox then instead.
I had it on Xbox, but I sold it a while ago.
Yeah, Tron Legacy, in my opinion, also deserves sequels too. I'll be covering that in the series too, of films that deserve sequels. But yeah, next week I'll be saying why, in my opinion, Alita deserves a sequel. Then I'll also be saying why, in my opinion, District 9 deserves a sequel. Well, District 9.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'd recommend it. In my opinion, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, the Quiet Boss looks pretty good still.
Yeah, District 9 is like, is timeless in my opinion. The CGI for it is absolutely incredible. It's also produced by Peter Jackson as well, and it's also one of those films which, in my opinion, had an absolutely perfect, 4K remaster as well. Because they literally kept the same movie, but they just, improved the visuals and made it much more clearer. And it helped with the CGI, of course, being very impressive for its time as well. Because this was 10 years ago, guys, yeah. It's very impressive for its time, and yeah. Yeah, I think it was 2012 it came out. I think so. 2009. It's 2009. 2009. So yeah, this film is 13 years old, and it's aged very well, in my opinion. One of the best, 2000s decade sci-fi films, in my opinion. Neil Blomkamp should have done sequels to this instead of things like, Elysium or Chappie. He should have done a sequel to this instead of those two.
Yeah.
I really hope it'll happen. And apparently there's going to be another film by, Neil Blomkamp called Gran Turismo as well. Sports movie.
They're gonna do a video game adaptation of that?
It's a sports movie, Aussie, yeah. Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I'm aware that's a racing game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't it says it's based on the video game series of the same name, yeah, by Polyphony Digital. But I saw Chappie ages ago. I think it's just okay, really.
Yeah, it's decent.
It just feels similar to things like, RoboCop and E.T., really, to be honest. Stuff like that.
Also my double gang is in the movie.
Yeah, Dev Patel. Yeah, Dev Patel.
Yeah, my favorite part of Chappie was Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I loved Hugh Jackman in the movie. I also liked Sigourney Weaver, but I thought she was underused. I don't get it. If he can make, movies which are similar to, District 9, with aliens and all that, why couldn't he do a sequel to District 9 called District 10 or something like that? You can't just leave District 9 like it was, because it sets up sequels at the end.
Okay.
Oh, Peter Jessup is in Destiny 2, not Destiny 1. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. So, and my daughter as well, you'll also be pleased to know that I've been getting more Resident Evil games, because last week I got The Village, the most recent one, The Village. Yeah. And I think next week, guys, if I can't find Resident Evil 4 or 6, I'll be ordering them on Amazon, 4 and 6 for PS4. Because I can confirm that, that PS4 is my favourite console, and I'll be using that more often nowadays too. See, Don's joined us. Welcome, Don.
Hello there. Just a good time for the last hour.
Yeah, well, it's nice to have you here. Hope you've been doing well.
Yeah.
So, Don, if you want to see what I showed on the stream, then it happened about 14 minutes in, So yeah, I got a huge amount of stuff, and I know you'll be happy about is also get a steelbook for the first Kick-Ass movie.
Nice.
Yeah, I love this steelbook. Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah. And I also as well got a steelbook, of course, of Tim Burton's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie as well.
Wow.
And that came from Australia too, guys. That steelbook of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It was worth the wait.
Yeah.
And it was definitely worth the wait, but thankfully it's in the same, Blu-ray region as me, Region B, which is great.
Yeah, just saw you uploaded your newest episode of Movies That Deserve a Sequel.
Yeah, I was talking about Dredd.
Yeah, I think another movie that deserves one to me is Tron Legacy.
Yeah, but I don't mention that earlier, yeah. Why they didn't get sequels is beyond me. Like, Disney should have done that instead of making, cash grab sequels to Pirates of the Caribbean 3 and make him a sequel trashology if started Disney Wars.
Yeah, I think Tron Legacy is one of the most underrated sequels of all time. I preferred over the first one.
Yeah, me too. It gave Jeff Bridges his character more development, and the CGI for its time was great too.
Yeah, gave him a good story, gave him more to do, and
exactly, yeah.
And they actually made the son likable.
They did, yeah, thankfully, which I was happy about.
So, I know people have been waiting for me to start my Christmas reviews already, but this week I'm going to finally get on that. But there's just 2 films I have to review first because one of these sequels is a Christmas one.
Harold and Kumar, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm doing those first 2 first, and then I'll be kickstarting Christmas reviews with Harold and Kumar Christmas.
Nice one. And in case you're wondering as well, Don, last Sunday I got a NECA figure for the Halloween 2 Michael Myers as well.
Nice.
I thought I'd give us one because if this is the original Michael design, isn't it? The original one.
Yeah, kind of in a way.
Well, because Halloween 2 is a direct sequel to the first one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Because it takes place literally minutes after the first one ended, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does.
And in my opinion, guys, that is where Laurie and Michael's story should have ended.
Which is why I stopped there.
I get people say Halloween H2O should have stopped it, but
no.
That movie literally feels like an alternate Halloween 2.
Pretty much, yeah. But as far as I'm concerned, guys, Michael Myers truly died in Halloween 2 when he got burnt. So yeah, there's no way you can come up from being burnt.
And so did Loomis as well, because there's no way he actually survived that.
Yeah, so I like to pretend he sacrificed himself.
Yeah, sure. That movie did actually cement Laurie Strode as one of my favorite final girls of all time, but I do wish Halloween 2 ended it.
Yeah, it should have done, yeah. I'll be combining films that didn't need a sequel as well in the future.
Yeah. I'll also be doing my DVD haul video also around next week, which will be the Christmas special because I mostly just got Christmas movies this month.
Awesome. Speaking of Christmas films, Don, I actually got Jingle All the Way on Blu-ray.
Nice. And I also just watched Scrooge this week with Bill Murray.
And, yeah, nice one. It's a funny film in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I can't believe I did not notice this movie earlier.
Yeah, it's so funny. And and as well, Don, as well as Michael Myers, unboxing wise, I also will unbox my NECA figure for Sarah Connor from T2.
Nice.
Yeah. And also included with her, of course, was John.
Nice choices.
Yeah, absolutely. For my favorite action movie of all time, yeah. And speaking about Don as well, last Sunday, I also as well got a steelbook as well of that same movie, T2 as well.
Nice.
If I can find it in this, in my bag, yeah. Here it is. There you go. Steelbook of it.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice artwork.
Yeah. And also as well, today as well, Don, I also will unbox as well a figure of Tim Curry's Pennywise.
Oh, nice.
And as you can see, he's holding his balloon. With a balloon, yeah. Don't worry, it's not a real balloon, thankfully. It's made out of plastic. Hard plastic, yeah. So, Don, you were saying?
Well, I might actually try to do a ranting commentary live stream on Christmas with the Cranks.
Oh yeah, her film was bad.
Yeah, I haven't done one of those in a while, and
Well, I love your rants.
it is terrible, but I still watch it every year because I like to make fun of it.
Nice
so
one.
I still watch it every year.
That's cool.
I'm starting to think about watching a movie for your benefits, but I don't know if I'm really up to it.
Well, what is he going to watch, Ozzy?
Sweet Home Alone.
Oh, for God's sake. Why are you watching that, Ozzy?
I'm thinking that I should do it for your benefits. I'm thinking I should do it for your benefits and so you can hear my angry rants.
Well,
I would love, as much as I'd love to make an angry rant on that, I still refuse to watch it.
The Holiday Heist killed my interest, so yeah, I'm not watching it.
And I refuse to watch any sequels that came after 2.
Yeah, do that for your own sake, Shadow.
Good choice. I still need to rewatch Home Alone 2 this year. I've already rewatched the first one.
I love Home Alone 2, my favorite Christmas movie of all time. Oh yeah, and as well, Don, I think Sarah and John wouldn't be complete if I didn't have a Terminator himself with him as well, because he's Terminator from T2 as well.
Perfect.
Yeah. Do you plan to get?
That's the.
So what are you saying, Don?
And to me, it's the final T-800 clone.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
There's no Terminator. There's no goofy Terminator 3 clone. There's no Alien 1. That Alien 3's John Connor.
Yeah.
T-800 truly dies after T2.
Well, T2, in my opinion, T2 is where a franchise ends to me.
Yeah.
Even
T-800 heroically goes out redeeming himself. Perfect ending.
Even James Cameron said that Terminator was only going to be 2 films anyway, so yeah. And in my opinion, that's true.
Yeah. And they should have let him keep it that way.
Yeah, Terminator 3 and Salvation are still pretty good films, though.
But they're not needed, are they, Shadow?
They're not needed.
I can at least accept Salvation because that's technically a prequel.
But you should watch the director's cut of it more, Don, because that, in my opinion, is way more superior.
Oh, yeah.
And because the theatrical version, in my opinion, is like a letdown in comparison because it tones down the violence. But yeah, Salvation is actually R-rated, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, because Terminator's not for kids.
Exactly.
Yeah. And also as well, Don, do you plan to rewatch Die Hard this Christmas?
Of course I do.
Yeah, well, it is a Christmas film, so it makes perfect sense for you would do that.
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Iconic, yeah. Yeah, but Gemma Ashtown, in my opinion, was very unlikable in Salvation. Yeah, one of the worst parts of a film for me. My favorite live action role on Michael Ironside is Richter in Total Recall.
Honestly, I'm glad that I got introduced to Arnie from Terminator.
Yeah, I was introduced to him as well. Yeah, from TV specifically.
The only non-Christmas movies I bought this year were Cloverfield and Top Gun Maverick.
Cloverfield, as in the first film, Dom.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, I've not seen that film in ages, but what I don't like about it, of course, is T.J. Miller.
Oh yeah, but other than that, that's one of the only few found footage movies I liked. Yeah,
I think it's underrated in my opinion, but yeah, him being in the film though kind of ruins it for me because I can't stand looking at him.
No, me neither.
Yeah. Yeah, there's loads of actors who I've lost respect for. It's actually really sad what this war's coming to, really, because there's more and more people that are losing my respect these days, and it's not fair, this world, is it?
Yeah, I think this is the year I've lost respect for so many celebrities, like you have no idea.
Well, I can imagine.
Well, Well, this that kind of started off for me in 2019.
I've lost respect for loads of people all these years, really. Loads of people.
For me, it started like probably around mid 2020 is probably where it started.
Yeah, I'd say so as well.
Yeah.
2020.
And no, I didn't just start this because of some cringy video Gal Gadot made. No, it's not. Did not start like that.
I think we're not seeing this video.
It was that one Gal Gadot made, but the thing is, some people still rather be mad over that, even though that was like 2 years ago.
Well, thankfully, I've not seen it, yeah. And based on what you told me, Don, I don't plan to see it anytime soon.
Yeah. At least you haven't.
Yeah, I don't think I plan to at all, yeah.
But only lose respect for someone based on something really bad they've done in real life.
Yeah. You know,
that works for me.
You know, that's why I'm more
I'm not gonna lose respect for someone that posted cringy content.
That's why I mean, yeah, guys, that's why my most hated actor of all time is Armie Hammer. Because of what he's done, yeah. And of course, most hated actress of all time is Amber Turd.
Oh God, I despise that woman.
I hope she never acts again.
And then of course you have Evil Ezra.
Evil Ezra, yeah. This year was the year I lost respect for him too. And of course, as well, this year, guys, I also officially hate Chris Evans as well.
Yep.
Because he revealed exactly who he is, yeah.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Chris Evans can go F himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's now my favorite. It was once my favorite cap of all time is no longer on that list.
Yeah. So Dom, if he's not your favorite cap, who do you say is your favorite cap of all time now? Then
I have no idea. I haven't watched any of the cartoon shows.
Well, I can say my favorite cap of all time now is Brian Bloom from Earth's Mightiest Heroes show, and some games he's voiced him in too.
For me, it's Roger Craig Smith.
He's great too.
And for me, it's Brian Bloom as well.
Yeah, because Brian, in my opinion, can definitely, channel the voice of a captain very well, in my opinion. That's why he's my favourite cap. And as far as I know, he's not said anything offensive in real life, thankfully, either.
Nope.
Yeah, and someone in the comments as well said that apparently Chris Evans sent death threats to Muslims as well. Which makes me hate him even more now. I mean, because guys, right, I'm an atheist, right? I'm not religious in any form or fashion, but I worked at a Muslim school. And the Muslims I worked with were very, very nice people. So, yeah. So, yeah, Chris Evans is just a very nasty person. Despise him for that.
Yeah. That's one celebrity I hope doesn't come to my local con.
Yeah, I've even got friends who are Muslim too. I've got friends who are Muslim. I mean, one of my supporters on this channel called Noxwave, he's a Muslim.
Yeah, and there's another person I watched before is Kevin Feige.
Yeah, he's literally just ruined the MCU, hasn't he?
Yeah, he basically turned into Kathleen Kennedy and pretty much went against Stan Lee's back.
Yeah.
And apparently he wished that Stan Lee would die.
Yeah, I think it's true. Yeah, Jay said it best, yeah.
Yep. And it's not just actors too. It's not just movie stars too. It's also YouTubers I've lost respect for too.
Well, I don't want to know what these YouTubers have done. I mean, I of course lost respect for, Michael Green, Angry Grandpa's son as well a few years ago.
Oh, I hate him with a burning passion. Yeah, I hate that guy as well.
I mean, one thing that I don't like he's done, guys, is also clickbait, because he uses it like there's no tomorrow. And also, guys, I'm one of those people who hates clickbait.
Yeah. He's also a liar too.
And you know what's also weird, guys? Some people think the clickbait is good. And like I'm thinking, okay, what's good about it?
Yeah, name one thing that's good about clickbait.
I'll tell you a good thing. Lose a lot of subscribers.
Yeah, because if you lie, because if you guys lie via clickbait, you're going to lose support, aren't you?
Lying to your fan base is a way to get more fame. No.
Yeah, and like for example, guys, right? He also tried to get more views by putting Angry Grandpa in the openings of his videos, even though his Angry Grandpa scenes had no relation to the video at all. He just put them in there just to get views. And a thumbnail too. Like, that made me lose respect for him, and I unsubscribed too. And also, you know his partner Bridget as well?
Oh, I hate her.
Right. I didn't find this out until Ozzy told me, guys, but apparently she smoked while she was pregnant.
Well, you can literally see it in McJuggernuggets' video.
Yeah. So, like, does she have no regard for the little infant? You know?
You can't do that stuff while you're pregnant.
Exactly, yeah. No regard whatsoever.
I mean, I never liked her to begin with because I found her incredibly annoying.
I mean,
And
I
until saw
found
the video,
annoying the way
I hated her.
I found annoying the way she screamed all the time and like saying, like, oh my god, so loudly and all that, especially in the slow motion videos.
Yeah, when it comes to more actors that I watched before, that is the entire Rings of Power cast.
Yes, because they all said apparently it's good to be unfavorable to the books.
And they have also attacked the fans, and they have attacked Tolkien as well.
Yeah, they literally ruined his work, yeah, and they're celebrating about it.
No, they shouldn't be.
Well, thankfully, guys, I'm not wasting my time on that show. I instead watch Az's reviews for it.
Yeah, I also watched it for you guys. You didn't have to.
Yeah, but Shadow, you know, you hated the first episode so much, you clocked out after the first episode, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, so basically, you wasted your time, didn't you?
Yeah, but thankfully, I watched something better, which was an unexpected journey.
Yeah, I've grown to appreciate the Hobbit trilogy a lot more nowadays. I've never hated it at all, ever.
And when I rewatched that movie, Ian Holmes' narration brought me to tears.
Well, I can't blame you. It's a very emotional scene, especially because he unfortunately died a few years ago.
So,
yeah, Don, what's up?
Last night I saw a film called The Menu.
The Menu? Oh, yeah, what? Isn't that a new film with Ralph Fiennes, Don?
Yeah, it was actually surprisingly one of my favorite films this year.
Well, now that you've told me about it, I'll see if I can give it a watch. Is it in theaters, Don, right now?
Yeah, it's in theaters.
Okay. Well, I'll probably wait to go on streaming then.
Yeah, I'll wait.
The next film I plan to see is Violent Night. The next one on my list.
Isn't that the Christmas version of John Wick, Don?
Yeah, pretty much.
I never imagined I'd see Santa Claus using guns and saving the day like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know, but
it sounds funny.
Like a ridiculously fun concept, and
it sounds funny. I'll say that. And of course, he's played by David Harbour as well, which is pretty cool. Love David Harbour.
If there's only one movie for me this year that's probably gonna be the last one I will watch for this year.
And what will that be?
The Whale, but I'm only doing it for Brendan Fraser.
Well, I'm not watching it because I lost respect for a director. So that's another person lost respect for, Darren Aronofsky.
I'm only doing it for Brendan because I want to see him back on the big screen.
If I'm going to watch it, guys, I'll watch it via stream. I'll watch it via streaming, I guess.
Yeah, that guy deserves to come back after everything he's been through.
Poor Brendan, eh?
Yeah. Plus, he's my #1 most underrated actor.
That's good, but all that Tarsin Jaff had a lot of fun working on MK vs DC. Yeah, that was a pretty good game, really. Another game which, in my opinion, was ahead of its time. That, in my opinion, could be remade one day.
Which one?
MK vs DC, Blaze. It could be remade, couldn't it?
Yeah.
But Blaze,
however,
though, guys, I hope they make it more bloody and gory, though.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Alexander. You all right?
Better than before, I guess you could say.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, hope you're doing well, Alexander.
Yes. I'm appreciative of your support.
So, Don, you were saying?
So, if people ask me what kind of films I direct if I were a filmmaker, I would direct either independent horror films or independent action films.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I was a filmmaker, guys, I'd of course, do like a cyberpunk, like action franchise of movies. in the future.
Yeah. Because in independent cinema, Hollywood can't get control of and ruin your stuff.
Yeah, I try to make my work as like as original as possible. I wouldn't try to remake anything either.
Yeah.
Yeah, this stream's gone pretty fast, hasn't it? Because we got like 35 minutes left, haven't we?
Oh.
Goodness
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, because I
also, would you mind if I gave some news just about myself?
Yeah, of
Luke?
course, Alexander, go for it.
Yeah, I've been doing a cool new, very short YouTube video before my next projects come in and stuff like that. I've been doing something quick in between, so that should be up hopefully soon, maybe tomorrow. It's basically it's a Star Wars compilation of an actor.
Oh,
and
nice.
all of his performances. And then I also got a very good Watto voice actor for my comedic micro audio series.
Oh, awesome. Glad to hear you found someone.
Yes, he sounds great. After the stream, I'll share the voice with you. I think he did a tremendous job.
Well, I'd love to hear a voice, yeah, absolutely. So you can show me, Alexander.
Yes, I'll send it. I'll probably send it into the normal mic chat for the people and everything too.
Yeah, nice one.
If they wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Don as well. This week I managed to finish watching Ash vs Evil Dead as well. You know the show.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's a great show in my opinion. Great show. It definitely does end really well. In case you're wondering, Don, it ends really well.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and apparently there's going to be like an animated revival coming soon as well in development.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, and because Don, in case you're wondering, Bruce Campbell said that he can't play Ash in live action anymore due to his age, but he's going to just do voice work as him nowadays anyway.
Nice.
Yeah. Blaze, didn't you say to me that he voiced Ash in Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, he did.
That's cool. Alexander, how familiar are you with Bruce Campbell?
If it's the person I'm thinking of, I know his Sam Raimi works mostly.
Yeah. Which of his works of Sam Raimi would you say is your favourite, Alexander?
It would have to be The Waiter.
Oh yeah, the French restaurant waiter.
Yes.
I think that's one of his unique roles, really. One of his unique roles, I'll say that.
Yes.
But of course, my favourite role of his, of course, is definitely, Ash in Evil Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Main character of that franchise by Sam Raimi, yeah. So, Ozzy, when it comes to Bruce Campbell's cameos, which one would you say is your favourite?
Spider-Man as the announcer.
Yeah, that one was really funny too. Yeah, and we
What's
all
your name, kid? Human Spider. Human Spider. Is that the best you've got? Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely about all. Ash vs Evil Dead was way better than The Boys in my opinion. The Boys is an example of a show that I hate that a lot of people like.
Oh, I don't anything about that.
Yeah, I'll say no about that show, but it's an example of a show that I hate that people like. I know that Jay hates it too, and I can't say blame him because that show sucks in my opinion. I think it's overrated.
I only saw that one scene from season 3, and that killed my interest in looking at that show.
Wait, Ozzy, did you watch the disgusting scene?
Yep, because guess what? One of my classmates airdropped that scene to me, and it made me disgusted.
Did you nearly throw up as well?
I actually puked.
You actually threw up? Oh, dear, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yep.
I mean, Ozzy, right? If I didn't turn the episode off, I would have thrown up, but thankfully I turned it off before I could throw up, thankfully. Because, yeah, right, I turned it off and I put Better Call Saul instead, the Series 6 premiere of it. And that was way better. And also, guys, as well, speaking of Bruce Campbell, I did also love his cameo appearance as the Guard in Oz Great and Powerful as well. That was funny.
Yeah.
Don, have you seen Oz the Great and Powerful?
Yeah, I did years ago.
Yeah, what do you think about me? Because I saw it this week, actually.
I remember thinking it was all right.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I thought so as well. But in my opinion, Dom, Mila Kunis was miscast as a Wicked Witch, in my opinion.
Yeah, true. But when it comes to her, though, she's one of the few celebrities I still trust in today's world.
Yeah, me too. I mean, she also said that, you know what, it didn't make sense how people clapped for Will Smith after a slapping incident as well. And yeah, she's right there. It didn't make sense at all, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it seems that slap is still popular today for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, some people really need to let go of that already.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Will said
it's a one-time thing. Let it go.
Yeah,
It was a one-time thing. Just let it go. Just move on.
I mean, Will said sorry, so yeah, move on. Will said sorry, so yeah, forgive and move on.
Yeah, a lot of emotions were just running high for him that night. So,
he actually apologized twice.
Yeah, he did. So forgive and move on. Yeah, and you know, because yeah, when it comes to my stance on it, you know, like I don't think Chris Rock intended to hurt Jada Pinkett Smith's feelings with his joke about her hair at all, because he's a comedian. Of course, he's going to make jokes, right? But Will, I feel Will took it a wrong way though, because he was upset, of course, defending his wife. But you know, so I get why he slapped him, but he shouldn't have done it though, because he was at like a live event with people watching him. So yeah, and by doing what he did, he's ruined his career.
Yeah, what Jake could have said, like he could have just
spoke to him,
backstage and just had a personal talk with him.
Yeah, he should have spoke to him backstage, after the event was over, when he wasn't being filmed, yeah.
Or just during an ad break.
Yeah, literally, yeah. When he's not being shown, yeah. And here's what I don't get, guys, right? You know, right? You know when Chris said the joke, right? If Will was so offended by the joke that he got out of his seat, walked onto stage and whacked Chris, right? Why was he laughing? Why was Will laughing when the joke was said?
I noticed that as well.
Yeah, why was Will laughing when the joke was said?
Well, I guess he probably just didn't know what he was talking about until he saw Jada's face.
I don't get it. Like, either off camera he looked at Jada and realized he was upset. I have no idea because he didn't show it.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, so
I think that makes a lot.
Yeah, if not, then you know he did a stupid move. Yeah, he shouldn't have slapped Chris for, because he's literally ruined his career pretty much.
It went down the drain.
Because now, of course, he's been banned from the Oscars for a decade.
And that sucks.
Yeah, then again, well, the Oscars I don't really care about much anyway nowadays, so yeah. I don't even watch them.
The Oscars are a joke.
I mean, I can congratulate some actors for winning the Oscars, though. Some of them, in my opinion, are well deserved.
Yeah, and I'm glad Dune won the most awards.
Me too, yeah, it definitely deserved it. It was phenomenal, in my opinion.
Absolutely, yeah.
Can't wait for part 2. Wait, did Alexander leave us? Oh, he's back. Must be a connection problem or something.
Oh, did you guys see DreamWorks' new logo?
No, I've not seen it.
Well, it was a pretty creative new logo they've got.
Okay. Let me look it up. Yeah. DreamWorks new logo.
It now features some characters from some of their films. There are some characters that I like that are featured on there, and some I don't like, but it's not a bad logo.
I see that Shrek's on there, which is nice. Says How to Train Your Dragon's on there. So is Kung Fu Panda, the bad guys. Oh god, they've added Boss Baby to it.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Why did they add that?
I get it makes. I get that movie made money, but nope, nobody likes that franchise. Nope.
Thankfully, I never saw it. Yeah, I refuse to watch those 2 films. Ah, there's Poe. Oh, there's a Boss Baby. Get Lost. There's Trolls too. Oh god.
Trash baby.
I didn't really like Trolls, to be honest. I didn't really like Trolls, the movie, the other 2 films. I especially did not like World Tour.
Yeah, basically.
It was just Infinity.
Yeah, you could literally call it Trolls Infinity War.
Like basically have the third most unlikable DreamWorks protagonist in that franchise.
Yeah, and Don, does it also break your heart that they literally ripped off your favorite MCU movie by doing that?
Yeah, they literally just had to rip off my favorite MCU movie. Let's just infuriate me even more, DreamWorks. Yeah, great idea.
Yeah.
Have the villain be a ripoff of Thanos.
Yeah, collecting stuff. Yeah, ridiculous. So, Don, is there any like NECA figures you are looking for?
I still plan to collect Leatherface. I still plan to collect Ghostface.
Yeah.
And I did plan to collect either the remake or original version of Pennywise, but I really hope soon NECA makes.
A couple of weeks ago, Don, I unboxed my figure of Laurie Strode from Halloween 2018.
Yeah, sorry about that. Nice one.
Yeah, I love his figure of Laurie.
And I really hope soon NECA makes one for Art the Clown.
Yeah. Is he from a franchise, Don?
Art as I call him.
And also, Don, as well, here's my NECA figure of Ghostface.
Perfect.
Yeah. Do you like scary movies? And of course, as well, another one of my favorites of all time as well. Let me just get out this little bag here. Is, of course, oh, Chainsaw just dropped. But yeah, you know what's coming now, because I just said Chainsaw.
Yep.
And just put it back in Leatherface's hand, and yeah, and of course, yeah, here he is, Leatherface.
Yeah.
This is from the original movie as well, Don, in case you wondering, not anything that came after it, although what am I getting a figure?
I think the original movie is the only one they have.
Yeah. I wouldn't say no to getting a figure of the TCM2 figure though, because I think that's an underrated movie. In my opinion, the best of the sequels. And also, in my opinion, where the franchise should have ended too. And all you done, in case you're wondering, speaking of sequels that weren't needed, tomorrow, guys, I'll be posting my video saying why, in my opinion, The Mask did not need a sequel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I ranted about, the sequels because I absolutely despise Son of a Mask.
Oh, okay. Looking forward to that one.
Yeah. And also as well, Don, in case you're wondering, tomorrow I'll be filming a video saying why, in my opinion, Batman Returns did not need a sequel.
Nice.
Yeah. Because that movie had an amazing ending which didn't need continuation, in my opinion. So yeah. In my opinion, Michael Keaton was all the Batman of that era, of those films. The only one of that era to me that I'll accept.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed, but yeah, it's amazing how Mortal Kombat X, treated Leatherface better than, the latest sequels of his movies. Yeah, exactly. Because in case you're wondering, Don, Leatherface is in Mortal Kombat X as a playable character.
Oh, that's nice.
And he's also in it with Jason too. Jason's in it. Which is pretty cool. And also as well, Don, do you reckon you'll play Mortal Kombat 9 one day because Freddy Krueger's in that game?
Yeah, if I can ever find it.
Well, I think it's on, Xbox 360 and PS3. I think on Xbox it's backwards compatible, but I'd recommend getting a PlayStation version, Don, because it has Kratos from God of War in it as exclusive character.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why I got it on my PS Vita. Because in my opinion, the Vita's an underrated console. And, oh, well, we got like 20 minutes left of the stream. It's gone really fast, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's been fun, though, really fun. Yeah. When it comes to Sam Raimi, Don, have you ever seen Darkman?
No, I haven't.
Well, I'd recommend Darkman. It's really good superhero film by Sam Raimi. It stars Liam Neeson.
Be sure about that.
Yeah. Have you seen The Gift from 2000 by Sam Raimi?
No.
I'd recommend that. That movie, in my opinion, was phenomenal. Cate Blanchett plays the main character. And also, Don, it has a role reversal for Keanu Reeves because in that film he plays an abusive husband in the movie.
Wow.
Yeah. Compared to like his heroic roles he played before, yeah.
Yeah, this other horror film Sam Raimi did after Spider-Man,
yeah, didn't you do a film called Drive Me to Hell?
Yeah, and I understand if some of my subscribers don't like that movie, but I personally view it as more of a black comedy movie than a horror movie. That's kind of how I better appreciate it.
Well, I'll see if I can watch it one day, yeah, because Sam's my favorite director, and I'd love to honor him by watching his movies, and yeah. Of course, the only film he's done which I'm not watching will of course be, Messed Up vs. Krampus, as I call it, from this year.
Yeah, please don't watch it.
I'm not going to.
Why would you fall? Come on, Sam Raimi. Why would you fall into Disney's trap?
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. I have no idea.
But then again, though, Multi-Walk of Crapness was not his fault.
Yeah. He just had to waste his time with Disney, didn't he? Because they ruined his film, didn't they?
It's even further stupid that you basically have to watch a Disney Plus show just to be able to understand the film.
Yeah, sure. I don't even want to watch myself because, yeah, I'm not interested at all in watching PandaVision.
Yeah, I don't want to watch some crap like WandaVision just to watch a film.
Yeah, I'm not watching it because I immediately lost interest because of the damn trailers. The trailers, in my opinion, were terrible. I made me lose interest in the show.
Yeah, I rage quitted when I saw that one clip.
Yeah, me too. I was actually pretty angry. Like, I'm thinking, what the hell have they done?
That just makes her final scene in Endgame a joke.
Yeah, it does. Like, I can't accept her being a villain either because, she's not a villain. To me.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, fine. We get she's a villain in the comics, but this isn't the comics.
Hmm.
This is a different story.
There's no way that the one from Endgame will be like how she is in these recent stuff at all.
No.
Because, yeah.
But then again, though, in Multi-Walk of Crapness, America Chavez was actually a surprise for me.
Actually, you said that before, didn't you, Shadow?
I actually enjoyed her.
I think she was the only likable character in that movie.
The only one, eh? Only one.
Yeah, because they ruined everybody else.
Including Doctor Strange.
Well, that sucks. And I'm not going to watch it, because of that reason alone as well. Because I'm not watching them ruin Doctor Strange. Because that's my favourite live action role, Benedict Cumberbatch.
I mean, this sequel isn't even about him.
Yeah, it's about Wanda, isn't it?
You could just move Doctor Strange and it would change nothing.
Yeah.
The only home exception I'm making is the holiday special because, well, that's not a movie, and technically it doesn't. From what I heard, it doesn't botch their happy ending, and that's it.
Well, I'm not watching. Well, I'm not watching it all because I'm not going to, disobey my retirement statement that I said.
Yeah, but that's it.
Yeah, I'm sticking to my retirement as well.
Yeah, because guys, right, I treat it like it's a contract where basically when I sign it, that's it. No more, right? So I signed a contract, and that means I am not allowed mentally to watch any MCU content post No Way Home. No movies, no shows, no specials, no trailers, and don't even look at posters either, anything like that. Don't look at anything after No Way Home. Yeah, signed it, and I'm going to keep it that way. I'm not going to, retract it all. So, yeah. The MCU to me is dead.
Yep.
Right, Everett, I've already made it... Right, Everett, I've already made it clear I'm not watching My Boy Series 4. I'm not watching it.
We just mentioned The Boys.
Yeah, and I said I'm not watching...
I'll watch it for your benefit, Luke.
Well, thank you, Blaze, but I'm not watching it. I've already made it clear I'm not watching it. Honestly, it really annoys when people tell me, try to make me watch something I don't want to watch. It's not fair.
Yeah. And I heard Chucky season 2 ended horribly, and now I'm kind of a little hesitant to watch season 2.
Oh dear.
From everything Cody Leach said about the finale.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
not looking good. Not looking good, is it?
No,
Yeah,
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm gonna go eat.
Hope you enjoy, Ozzy. Have fun.
I was
Enjoy.
actually really excited to watch the Chucky show.
Well, I've got series 1 to watch as a Steelbook, guys, so I'll see what I think.
Well, I'll still watch this season, but how my opinion goes on this season is going to depend if I'm even willing to continue.
Yeah.
I think the fact that they brought back Glenn and Glenda.
That's making me concerned already.
A red flag.
Yeah, because Seed, in my opinion, is the worst of a franchise.
They brought them back. Kind of makes me lose interest in watching the show.
I'll only watch the first season, I guess.
For me, the franchise, the original trilogy, Brian Curse.
Yeah, Curse, in my opinion, is where a franchise should have ended to me.
Yeah, the post-credit scene is the true ending of the movie.
It's a very satisfying ending because Andy finally kills Chucky after all the hell he's been through, doesn't he, Don?
Yeah, but Cold Chucky's like, nope, just tricked you. That was a clone.
Yeah, that was just a horrible move right there. Yeah, I can't believe he had to do that with Colt.
Then the cringe remake.
Oh, don't get started on that.
It even had like some hope where his attempt to transfer soul to Alice failed, but Colt's like, yeah, no, that still worked, and then Alice died.
If you look
at an alien from Alice.
The only good thing about the remake to me was just Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Just him only. Yeah, in my opinion, he was the only best part of it. But in my opinion, though, he doesn't come close to Brad Dourif as Chucky.
No.
Yeah.
I find the remake the most overrated installment of the series.
Yeah, I don't know why it got so much positive reception because I did not like it. I thought it was a massive letdown, in my opinion.
It clearly only got praised just because it was called Child's Play.
Yeah, the weird thing is, it's very unfavorable to the original movie on so many levels because
Chucky's not supposed to be an Apple product.
Yeah, he's not a robot. He's like a possessed doll of a serial killer, isn't he? A serial killer possessing a doll.
And the sign for Chucky in the remake is so cringe.
Yeah, I hate with his redesign.
I get these people don't like Chucky having companions, but at least Chucky was still his actual self in those installments.
Yeah. You weren't trying to persuade me, were you, Everett? Well, why did you say to me that I hate it, but you're saying that an actor's returning? That sounds like a persuasion to me. So yeah, I'll reiterate once again, right? If I say I'm not going to watch a show, I'm not going to watch it.
We don't need to yell it again, and we're not going to yell that again.
Well, I made it clear before. Open your goddamn ears, for God's sake.
And it's supposed to snow in my area this upcoming week.
Oh, really? Wow.
Well, it better not snow the night on Thursday nights because that night I've got a Christmas party at work.
Well, let's hope that it won't snow on that day for you. Otherwise, you'll have very adverse weather to travel in, won't you, Dom?
Yeah, I gotta.
I mean, because Don.
Yeah, it's a bit away from my house that day, so.
Yeah, because Don, don't use public transport to get to your workplace.
Yes, I do, but this party's not at my workplace. This party's at a hotel and casino.
Hotel and casino, wow. Well, hopefully the weather won't be adverse for you, and hopefully you have a safe journey to this place for your party.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really hate it when snow happens when it comes to transport to places. Yeah, I prefer to stay indoors when it snows.
Oh.
I remember, Luke.
Yeah, but what's up?
I remember when I went to the job center, it was so snowing that I nearly slipped because of the.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I once slipped when I went into work, guys, a couple of years ago. I slipped on some ice. Thankfully, I didn't hurt myself. I was okay. Yeah, and what's worse is I was wearing a work suit too as well. So yeah.
Usually in my area, it never snows on December or Christmas, but with all this change in weather, it seems like it's randomly starting to happen all of a sudden.
Once it actually snowed in March in 2016, Don. You know that it snowed in March 2016 of all months, which to me is quite late for snowfall.
Yeah, that one time, but to me too.
Wow.
Like in 2019.
That's cool at all. Steve Blunt's favourite voice actress is Kerry Walgren. That's cool. My favourite, of course, is Susan Eisenberg.
Yeah, my favorite voice actress is Tara Strong.
Yeah, I love her too. She's great at what she does. Very talented.
My favorite role of hers is easily Harley Quinn.
Yeah, mine too. Easily one of her best role, in my opinion. She just nails it very well. And my second favourite would have to be Arlene Sorkin. And yeah, obviously, well, she can't voice Harley anymore because she retired. And also, guys, as well, you know, this coming Wednesday, I'll be posting my Kevin Conroy video as well.
Nice.
You know, a compilation of him as Batman, because next Wednesday is, of course, his birthday. So yeah, I actually finished making it last, early couple of days ago, guys. It was actually pretty emotional to make. Yeah, it was pretty hard to make actually too. Yeah, struggled a bit too to make it without getting upset. So yeah, because I still miss Kevin a lot.
Still can't believe he's no longer with us.
Yeah, me neither. It's a big shock.
Tragic.
And also as well, Shadow, can you believe that one of Kevin's final roles was in that, like Master of the Universe garbage on Netflix?
No, I cannot believe that.
Yeah, because he's in that show voicing like discount Kit Fisto Aquaman character called Mia Man.
Yep, and that's honestly sad that it is his final role.
Yeah, one of his final roles too, because obviously his final ever project that he was in was Multiversus, where he reprised his role as Batman. So yeah, it's very sad that, he's no longer with us. I miss him very much.
I still remember when I had to break the news to you guys, because I was the one who first received the information, and then I posted it on the board.
Yeah, I remember that very well.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it, Daniel. Yeah, I mean, I have no doubt that you were very heartbroken when you found out, weren't you?
Heartbroken, yes. Shocked, no, because I knew he was sick.
You knew he was sick? I had no idea he was sick at all.
You don't remember when he was diagnosed with cancer?
Well, I didn't even know, Daniel. According to Wikipedia, he kept it private.
All right, I'm going to fill you in on a secret. And this is something that I kind of knew ever since I saw Chadwick's last Instagram video. Anytime you see an actor starting to look more pale and more skinnier, they're most likely fighting a disease. And I kind of knew this about Kevin Conroy because about like 4 or 5 months ago, a friend of mine went to a convention center where he was guest, and he was looking a lot skinnier. And granted, he was 66, so it's not like he was like that old. But from what I heard from my friend, she said that he was starting to look very skinny, which is like an automatic red flag. And so from then onward, I kind of knew deep down that we were not going to have him for very long. And then, of all the things for him to pass away with, it would be cancer. That's just tragic.
Very tragic, yeah. I mean, I didn't even keep up to date with his recent appearances, so I had no idea about his weight loss.
Oh, speaking of cancer can kill people at all different types of ages. Like, I used to think that cancer could just kill people who were older, but no. Technoblade is
kill
like your age.
Any age at all.
So, like, yeah, it can catch anybody at any age, which is real scary.
Yeah, it is. We got 6 minutes left to stream, yeah.
Rest in peace to him.
Yeah, rest in peace to Kevin Conroy, yeah. Month finally with us.
Hey guys.
Welcome.
Thanks. I won't be here for too long. I know the stream is about to end, but I will not be here for too long because I have to go to bed very early today because
that's fine.
I'm going to do something tomorrow, so.
Well, that's totally fine, yeah, no worries. But it's nice to have you here, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very nice to have you here.
By the way, in the after party, I have some really cool stuff to show you.
Awesome, I'd love to see that. And yeah, if you want to see what, and if you want to see what I got on my streamer one, you can watch it, you know, in your free time, you know. If it's like about 40 minutes in when I start showing stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, nice one.
99, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Next week it'll be episode 100, guys, and also, guys, next week I'll be celebrating episode 100 by eating my favorite chocolates. I'm doing, you know, Lindor. I'll be eating Lindor. I'm doing that's my favorite chocolate of all time.
Cool.
Yeah, I've got a box.
Nice.
I've got a box nearby to eat. Yeah, so I'll be eating that to celebrate 100th episode. And I'm hoping that Jay might call me. Hopefully, well, if he's free as well, that'd be an awesome surprise, wouldn't it?
That'd be amazing.
Because recently he's called me, you know, twice, you know, back to back streams. So he might call me again. Who knows if he's free?
I really hope so.
Yeah. So I'll be very happy if he does it. It all depends on his schedule in case he's busy, you know, or not. Because Jay's a very busy person, and I respect him having a very busy schedule in his life. So yeah.
Yeah, hopefully the next time he visits, like they plan to. My question would be what his favorite Christmas films are.
Right, Ever, if you want to talk about Jensen Ackles, don't talk about the boys. Simple. Talk about him in other roles too, like in Supernatural or Batman Under a Red Hood. Just don't talk about the boys, because that's a show that I hate that you know, some people apparently like.
Oh, hey, Luke, any alpha thoughts? I also wanted to show you.
That's cool.
Whew, back.
Welcome back, Ozzy.
Yep, just finished my burrito.
Yeah, was it you know fully intact this time and not, you know, broken apart like you showed a few days ago?
It was not intact.
Oh dear.
But it was still a good one though.
Yeah. Got 3 minutes remaining. It's been a very nice stream, guys, and yeah, I can't wait for next week, episode 100. I'll of course be celebrating by eating some Lindor, that's my favorite chocolate. Blade, there's a question from my daughter to you asking, what would you say is the most immortal and tragic scene in Mortal Kombat 9 to you, Blaze?
Definitely the massacre. When Sindel goes on the massacre.
I can see why, yeah. I can also say as well that after I've played The Division, guys, I'll be playing Mortal Kombat X after I played that on Xbox One, yeah. Because right now on PlayStation 4, I'm playing Infamous Second Son. Yeah. Then
Tekken, I also play thingy, Friday the 13th.
Oh, nice. After I've played Infamous Second Son, guys, I'll be playing the spin-off prequel called Infamous First Light.
Well, that's a decent one. That's a decent.
You gotta go, Dom. Sorry, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, yeah. It's been lovely to have you here, Don. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely evening, and yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I will look forward to your next videos, yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, yeah, you take care, Don. Have a lovely evening. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here as always.
Yeah. Take care, Don.
Alright, take care. And because Blaze, apparently isn't that, you know, First Light a prequel, Blaze? Blaze?
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Yeah, so I'll be playing that afterwards, and then after that, guys, I'll be playing a standalone game to me, which of course will be The Last of Us.
You're game that didn't need a sequel.
Yeah, to me, that game is a standalone game, and there's no one ever going to play the sequel. I refuse to play the sequel.
Yeah, I would never play on that channel.
Yeah, me neither.
Never.
Only if they paid me to. Only if they paid me to, then yeah.
Well, Blaze, right? I would not play the game if it was free.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Like Tom Magner said as well when he heard the leaks, you know, he said if the leaks were true, he wouldn't play the game if it was free. Rightfully so, yeah. Right, take care, Everett. So yeah, then after Last of Us, guys, I might play other standalone games I got the PlayStation, like, you know, The Order 1886, and also, you know, Ghost of Tsushima. When I've played Uncharted Golden Abyss, I might play the games in like a marathon after I've played, you know, Golden Abyss on my Vita.
puzzles are kind of confusing in the first game.
I'll probably just look about to solve them then. And yeah.
Right.
And that is it, guys. That's 3 hours. So yeah, that was really fun, weren't it? Wow. Wow, that was definitely a lot of fun. So yeah, right. So thanks for being here, guys. Episode 99. And yeah, next week is a celebratory stream at episode 100. So yeah. So, you know, drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to let us know in comments what you guys thought of tonight's stream. And also, please go subscribe to these special guests who appeared in as well. Their links will be in the comments below. So go subscribe to Kingdom Support. Also, be sure to join Team Fan by pressing subscribe on this coming future. If you would like to be a member, you can only use a piece of ads or you can all description. And we will see you all later. All right, take care, guys. See ya.